men pack it, but me can't be from beside this. Say to me voice and a voice say put me a rap with ice. Already baby when you dream, how the fuck so you the rap like this? I guess maybe like Christ.
Yeah man, this be the bad man Magnum, and you're listening to DJ Mysterious. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy I Am, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm chilling right now with my main man, DJ Mysterious.
Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive,
100.5 FM. This is Premium 100.5 FM.
Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive.
Alright, so it says only 3 p.m. on the dot. Welcome to Premier Drive, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? It's a brand new week. And you know how we do it every Monday on Premier Drive. It's Hip Hop Monday. I hope you guys are doing fantastic this lovely afternoon. Alright, so we are live across the Oil City. So wherever you are doing the listening from, big up to yourself. Also, we are live on YouTube. So you can hop onto our YouTube channel, Radio Premier 100.5 FM. Yeah. If you want to listen outside the Oil City, or if you are in the Oil City and you want to listen to us online, we are live on YouTube, our YouTube channel, which is our Radio Premier or Premier Radio. Yes, Radio Premier 100.5 FM on YouTube, Radio Premier 100.5 FM on YouTube. So just hop onto our YouTube page and stream them live and loud. So how was your weekend? I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend. My weekend was kind of boring though, but we are going to get through this very soon. So I'm here to put some smiles on your faces out there. So the show is very interactive. Every day on the show, we do some birthdays. So if you're a listener out there and you have a birthday celebrant, you want us to celebrate him or her live on the show, you can do so by sending the person's contact details. When I say the person's contact details, I mean the person's phone number and the person's name, and also the person's location. Sunday was Mother's Day. Crazy. I hope you guys celebrated your mothers. Those of you who didn't celebrate your mothers, you are in a big trouble. Those of you that took your mothers out, God bless you guys so much. Don't forget, no matter who your mom is, she's still your mom. Even if she didn't take good care of you, she's still your mom. While she carried you 9 good months or 9 solid months in her womb, then she's your mom. She needs to be celebrated. Those of you too hiding your moms, stop it. It's a bad habit. Don't be hiding your moms. No matter how your mom looks like, she's still your mom. Whether she's poor or rich, she's still your mom. And if you're having problems with your parent or your mom, I think yesterday was the best opportunity for you to, apologize to her. Even though if she was at fault, you still have to apologize to her since she's an elderly person. she can't come to you and apologize. So you just have to, move to her and apologize. So it's Hip Hop Mondays. More of the songs that you'll be hearing on the show today would be hip hop music. So I'll be bringing you my top 5 songs from the Western region. My top 5 songs from the Western region. That will be exactly 5 p.m. And also we will be bringing you some sports updates on the show today. My guy Mena is in the house today. Make some noise for Mena right there. So over the weekend, a whole lot of events went down. Most especially the VGMA 22 went down like crazy. So we will be interpreting it very soon on the show. The VGMA 2022, we will bring you all the winners and also the controversial ones, the controversial stories, all live on Premier 100.5 FM. So make sure you stick around. Don't touch that dial. Yes, don't touch that dial. My name is DJ Mysterious and I'm your host for today. You can choose to call me the Mysterious DJ. Make sure I'll see if you are doing that listening right now. Let's go back for more music. And don't forget, my studio lines are 024 781 9113, 024 781 9113, and also our 050 620 3669, 050 620 3669. Make sure you join the show. Let's make it interactive. If you have a birthday celebrant out there, yes, just send me the person's contact details. Over the weekend on Saturday, Seda celebrated her birthday. She's the Wukom of Takoradi Technical University. So happy belated birthday, Seda. So we are going in for the next set of music. When I come back, I'll check to see if we have some birthdays to do. Still can stay, don't go nowhere. This is still Premier Drive.
And you're listening to DJ Mysterious. Wow.
DJ Mysterious. Okay, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a 2-seat. I just swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back with this bullshit. Spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless. And my shooters, they shooting. I won't take her, they roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a 2-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out.
Premier Drive.
Full clip, they say I'm moving ruthless. And my shooters, they shooting. I won't take her, they roof, Chris.
Rolling tighten up days. When they make out, come and pay me. Cause life on the streets be so crazy. They get me high on a daily. And you mind me here for the pay me. I don't know why they delay me. For the fame, I feel wait, I'm not crazy, but I'm from a sick mommy, I've been waiting. Been a couple years in a crowd, but we ain't even how it takes a five. Me sorry on the part of this trap, and I feel on this grind all my life. I know like this life don't be new to me. A brad be sending this news to me. I know they like how it looks for real. See me in the hand make it food to me. But so be a learning, say me dropping your neck. Kone kobu's a penny, say me hits be the say. I oh be a learning, say me dropping your neck. Kone kobu's a penny, say me guide him yourself. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Some are crime and go, then just still I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, do or die, we don't fail. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Some are crime and go, then just still I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, do or die, we don't fail. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Fresh from the under, jigga too cold. Drop knife, jigga line from the zone. Jiggy on the outside, inside out. From a few months, so we fucking up shows. Better than law, you, we got the soul. So be around, come where I made them up post. Juice not push, so I overflow. Whoa, tell a man, me the compose.
100.5 FM.
Keep it locked and keep it gangster. Send me by, and two mysterious niggas blessed from. Benny bump, pamp, and now you for check your body and check your appearance. So be a name, say me dropping your neck. Kone kobu's a penny, say me hits be the say. I oh be a name, say me dropping your neck. Kone kobu's a penny, say me guide him yourself. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Some are crime and go, then just still I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, do or die, we don't fail. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Coming like the rages down, fasten up your belt. Some are crime and go, then just still I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, do or die, we don't fail.
Can you chop up, Udibo, Ufimo, Ujami wa medako. Yeah, we na me pe, I say na me pashe. Brian Ko, the weekend is no need to forget. Ungoni mi basharita, oya santiliva. Ujani wo mi baba, wakati dio biga. Ungoni mi basharita, oya santiliva. Ujani wo mi baba, wakati dio biga. Ungoni mi basharita, oya iboiba. Ujani wo mi baba, wakati dio biga. Ungoni mi basharita, oya igweriba. Ujani wo mi baba. Odi mashana no di mashochina masharita. Oh, you mean to me da, mean to me tonight. I did who you didn't know me to send me a mama. Jiga who should be there, your mama. Feel like my spotty say, but I'm shit.
I fought my up on days, my fault. Say now to be a me pelsa. Oh love, I be trying to correct all my wrongs. Into me cussing me feeling like she did that I don't. Who jam me phone on my phone? Sick I said to not come on my tongue. Then your pepper, she do what I want. When you bonus to play, you go come.
Quer be person, DJ me fire, baby, I know tata me. Also me manifestation.
Oh, by you, yeah. Go check. Go na na kasu wa fair 50. Go na na kasu wa fair 50.
Quer be person, DJ me fire, baby, I know tata me. Also me manifestation.
Oh, by you, yeah. Go check. Go na na kasu wa fair 50. Go na na kasu wa fair 50. 15K for a wake up. BBJ Joe. Say I die now, smoothie I set up. Now 3 more show. This year, yeah, yeah, the next week, yeah. The 5 now, a month, now who gauge you parents, yeah. Oh, remember, on for the 10. On to summa 2.5, on in baby, member 1, and now it's free. Money finish, I clear. Big kid mode activated. I see up a day. New hair, yeah, yo, Nana, cast one fair.
100.5 FM.
Premier Drive.
Go na kasu wa fair 50.
Yeah, be person, DJ me fire, baby, I know tata me. Also me manifestation.
Oh, by you, yeah. Go check. Go na kasu wa fair 50.
Don't on a castle, I fair 50.
All that time, all that time, all that time, all that time. What they need that time, all that time, all that time, all that time. So young boy with the sentence. Every day I be counting my blessings. Time me, I be me. Get bro, what's bro?
Slim girls only
100.5 FM
only Obolo die side Ati ame pe obolo sweet tise so bolo big ass ni lo Ati ame pe obolo sweet tise so bolo big ass ni lo Tido, ati ame pe obolo, sweet tise so bolo, ass ni lo, ati ame pe obolo, sweet tise so bolo, ass ni lo.
Still hold me with a new baby, what ya cause fun I'm a try baby. Slim things on God, man love Joe and one OD. Thick ass, flat stomach, big breast, Emmanuel Pennis when deep gas. When they make take on me papers. Shorty a friend, you treat me fair. When they want him and I use me spare gas. I drink to me real for me ass. Boys say say me but she careless. Oh yeah, where say me panui, oh yeah me plan she's parubi. What you wanna say? You want me born you see you party me.
Ati ame pe obolo, sweet tise so bolo, big ass ni lo.
Premier Drive, Premier Drive, Premier Drive.
Tido, ati ame pe obolo, sweet tise so bolo, big ass ni lo.
The mysterious DJ.
Ati ame pe obolo, sweet tise so bolo, big ass ni lo.
Jam, I know visa. Tell me where you have been to. Well, I won't confirm it. Where they in the tea I have been to. Manessa, and run, I don't know my mean to. Indomie, me call the break. I'm a little shit on head to. Why confirm it? And family home. Otoswa, come on now. They am crashing me. I show proud of me. I come proud of me. Many time into rapping them intro. Me yap up into drops on the main rock. Me mom you show me tea captain underpants. Me so much a punk. But me am a bottom na my concon. I teach me to my don down.
Premier Drive.
Bumps are done down. We outside. You know the vibe. We outside. Yeah, I want team. We outside. 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 Make I give me my money. Give me my money. Every day we dey pray for more money. Pray for more money. Mommy for chop, I just live up. I just the cash out, I never give up. When you dey sleep on my niggas sit up, running like Santa Poli, I never go stop. So come talk on me, baby. Too much money on me, baby. All night now for my baby. Shopping spree on the head. She said, ooh, yeah. 247 me there. Some 23 man a prayer. No time for the hater. Maza. Have some music. Glass and one. Yo, baby. Like one.
Sipping and seeing no. Not sorry, not sorry, but Bonnie gave me name. I say, oh, he was meant to be. Affect me mentally. Renting no be free. Yes, way. Now, cha, ma. Jama fan of sour. Dirty life with the living sweet and you be my mommy. Hey, shepherd never sour. Master fan of sour. Hard life with the living sweet and you be my puppy. Me don't come with you. And then I mean it be a jama.
show me a Senegal. Perfect what the bar. Run away, me the car. Me feel rap, me met a bar. Ben kusiken to your rento na. Because so be me call the bar. Me chairman la jam. Wine no. Pressure sana. Chairman be sa wine no. Na me puno me feel rap too no. Boo no. Me plan me my cool no. Sha press some force some me sha but I met you a fool no. Na me video na me too. Me no got it too. And then I mean it be a chairman. Me some brave boy. Yeah, na me do got it too. Me do got it too. And then I mean it be a master. Me some brave boy. Yeah, na me do got it too. Me tinto, me te wa me tonko, me condon katin konto, and so kay me pimso, me nipping say me to, ya brabo ideas from co, ya be okay, yeah, come, hey, me prepare, me net ready, me tete, format, me share, a bed do claim me, yeah, step by step, up your dear, into ya, about tre, me met you, I want tre, you was so my wife, me dream, sipping and see, no, my sorry, not bravo, bonnie, dear me. I say, oh, he was meant to be. Affect me mentally. Renting no be free. Yes, way.
Where we come from, one bravo, they be our radio hustle. Hustle and see what you need that muscle, down now you flex it. 247 on the streets, now you sweat it. Yeah, you see, can I dinty na yembono? Come as a Steve Wonder, Tina me home. If you can't pay your police, we know want your hands up. Cause we keep the hustle up to avoid the handcuffs. We keep it clean, yada na yada. We make our own money and dinner sana. Why? I swore things.
Premier Drive.
Now no one thing so.
Premier Drive.
We dey hustle till die or one thing. I swore thing. You crying a boarding. Now no one thing so. Nay a boarding. Baby, I read the hustle till die.
Dub Stereo's DJ.
No be say your boy be lazy. And too many on Tina Asa my crazy. But ya sorry but jena with your jazzy. I bet ya then I ye bet this cake. Nemo pano se me di we chiago. Hey, unyami sumponyo doctor power. Unibia obia mwao. Ejume obia nchiao. Nanso abanti ya besido si ves mano. Hey, yami TM yo PK. Still with the play DJ. Tony I cannot say CK. We all go blow DJ. Hey, inshallah. Get ready for wahala. Minyesi kana me ba. You want to need a pass.
I swore things.
I swore things. So yeah, you believe something class on my way. Tina me speeding if I be beaten. Sikadam, today be an amena. Branche papa, Tesengana menam. Sikadam, today be an amena. Near me to me, Peter grab a shana matter. Your piano pie, quiet, boy, in your crying. The dream is big, I got to make it sweet, Miranda. Your piano pie, quiet, boy, in your crying. The dream is big, I got to make it sweet, Miranda. Your piano pie, quiet, boy, in your crying. The dream is big, I got to make it sweet, Miranda.
You need hustle and hot Cabro from Africa, Hamechi. Then another form of Cobras and Fire Japan, common man so competing. One corner, mammy, see that Gemma homie. Desert to swim in Nasa Chelewati. Yansania, what two gunners come for someone young China for Segalam, say Naji, you could not. Yes, Casamanca boss and Yakuna, so Mamma had a bush and did a so. Ubi Chroma, one I'm a sample for Maya Demenis, I do no so sample. And maintain a membre, as no soup, Sadana Bemetre, phone a ring, a man, a friend to me, die and father, Menzemre.
You won't believe something class on my way. Tina me speeding if I be beaten. Sikadam, today be an amena. Branche papa, Tesengana.
Abono siansu order.
Premier Drive.
Searching for you on
Premier Drive.
Cause I've been waiting for you, all the giving to me now. All the you better on my phone, I got TB. So let me pay your price, now I'm in show. All the you better on baby.
Ombra, fisa wonkwa, what up, man, so quick. Mati wata homa se. Ombra, fisa wonkwa, what up, man, so quick. Adotre, obibo, me say what up, bana, ma fwakatia. Adotre, obibo, me say what up, bana, ma fwakatia. What up, cause I've been waiting for you, all the team into me now. All the you, but I'm a fool, I got tabby. So let me pay your price, now me show how I let that all the you, but I don't care. Baby, that's that all the you, but I don't care. That's how me love for all the bonus, yeah. That's that all the you, but I don't care.
The roses on red and violets are blue. You were a twin, I still pick you. You could've been us in the coop. Could've been us with the stars on the roof. Don't get it confused. I'ma show you the views on the yacht or cruise. Cause it's you that I choose.
Though I've been thinking about you always. Give me a reason that I write. Can't compare to you and I. Even if those are suicide. Give me a reason not to try. Even if those are suicide. Give me a reason not to try.
DJ Mysterious, DJ Mysterious.
Premier Drive.
You've been on my mind, I know if you left you now. You and I know I deserve some love. On the road like 40 days in now. Steady trapping while chasing now. Told you I'ma make it up to you, I know if you do. So you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sad, I know if you lie you. I thought you was down to roll with a trapper man. Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man. Live my life all alone, steady blowing trees, me and ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a Rasta man. Back to my trap, and it's bam bam.
Your roses are red and violets are blue. You were a twin, I still pick you. You could've been us in the coop. True, could've been us with us. Your roses are red and violets are blue. You were a twin, I still pick you. You could've been
Premier Drive.
Stars on the roof. Don't get it confused. I'ma show you the views on the yacht or cruise. Cause it's you that I choose.
Though I've been thinking about you always. Give me a reason that I write.
And it's
even if those are suicide. Give me a reason not to try. Even if those are suicide. Give me a reason not to.
Alright, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 26 after 3.
Could've been us in the coop.
Welcome back to Premier Drive. Don't forget we are transmitting live from TTU main campus, LSRC complex building ground floor. That's where you can locate Premier 100.5 FM. So it's time for some birthday.
You've been on my mind, I love you lately now. You and I know I deserve some love.
Yes, of course, every single person out there deserves some love. Wickedest Monday. Alright, so if you are listening to me and you have a birthday celebrant out there, yes, it's very simple. Just send me the person's contact details, the person's phone number, and also the person's name and location attached to it. We are going to, surprise that birthday celebrant out there today, live on the show. So I have a couple of messages right now. This one says a happy birthday to Vida Kobina. She's 16 years today. She stay at Anoye. Attend school at Anoye MA Basic School. Where is Anoye in SEKONDI-TAKORADI? Anoye. Which part of Takoradi is called Anoye?
Down to roll with a trapper man. Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man. Live my life all alone, steady.
I wanna know which part of Takoradi is called Anoye.
I've been blowing trees like a Rasta man.
I've been in Takoradi my whole life and I don't know any place called Anoye. Alright, so my name is DJ Mysterious. You can choose to call me the Mysterious DJ. And I'm in the house today with Mena. Mena joined the show today. So you'll be hearing from him very soon. You'll be hearing his voice very soon. Relax.
Steady blowing trees, me and ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a Rasta man. Back to my pattern, you've been on my mind, I love you lately now. You and I know I deserve some love. On the road like 40 years chasing now. Steady trapping while chasing now. Told you I'ma make it up to you, I know fit do. So you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sound.
Alright, so my studio lines that you can direct the messages on is 024 781 9113 024 781 9113 and also 050 620 3669 050 620 3669.
I thought you was down to roll with a trapper man. Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man. Live my life all alone, steady blowing trees, me a ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my trap, then it's bam bam.
So we are trying to establish contact with one of our birthday celebrants for today. If your birthday celebrants are today, happy birthday going out to you wherever you are doing the listening from. We love you so much. Keep listening to Premier Drive.
Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man.
100.5 FM.
Steady blowing trees, me a ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my trap, then it's bam bam. You've been on my mind, I know feel left you now. You and I know I deserve some love. On the road like 40 days.
Also, don't forget exactly 4 p.m.
Told you I'ma make it up to you, I know fit do. So you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sad, I know feel like.
We'll be talking about the VGMAs
girl, I'm away from home.
which took place during the weekend.
My life all alone, steady blowing trees, me a ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my trap, then it's bam bam. You've been on my mind, I know feel left you now. You and I know I deserve some love.
It was a 2-day program on Friday night and also a Saturday night.
I know fit do, so you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sad.
We will be bringing you all the winners for this year's VGMA 22.
My life all alone.
It was so amazing. So exactly 4 p.m.
I've been blowing trees like
we will be bringing you that. But now and in between time, let's try and establish contact with our birthday celebrants.
On the road like 40 days now. Steady trapping while chasing now. Told you I'ma make it up to you, I know fit do. So you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sad, I know feel like you. I thought you was down to roll with a trapper man. Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man. Live my life all alone, steady blowing trees, me a ganja man. I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my trap, then it's bam bam. You've been on my mind, I know feel left you now. You and I know I deserve some love. On the road like 40 days now. Steady trapping while chasing now. Told you I'ma make it up to you, I know fit do. So you shouldn't ask me what it do. You make me sad, I know feel like you. I thought you was down to roll with a trapper man. Girl, I'm away from home, yeah, man, a trapper man. Live my life all
Alright, so we have her on the line. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, am I talking to Susanna?
Yes, please.
Susie, how are you doing?
I'm fine. You?
I'm also doing fantastic. Where are you now? Are you in SEKONDI-TAKORADI? Which part of Ghana are you? If I may ask.
I'm in Takoradi Apramdo.
You are in Takoradi Apramdo.
Ah.
Okay. Do you know anyone by the name Mena?
Yes, Mina.
Yeah, Mina.
Mina
from Takoradi.
Mina. Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Who is he to you? Your boyfriend, your friend, your brother, your uncle? Who is he to you? If I may ask.
My bestie.
Your bestie.
Yeah.
Your bestie, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So since you are saying Mena is your bestie, then let me say this. My name is DJ Mysterious from Premier 100.5 FM Takoradi, and today happens to be your birthday. And Mena says we should call you. So all the conversation we are having right now is live on Premier 100.5 FM. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Susie. Nice one. So how is
today? Oh, God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So how are you celebrating your birthday tonight?
Let's see.
No, we shall not see. We want a party tonight. We are expecting a party tonight.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. All right, so try and call Mena and thank him, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so enjoy the rest of your day. More life, more money, more of everything positive, okay? You can listen to the show. You can listen to the show. We are live on Premier 100.5 FM right here in SEKONDI-TAKORADI.
Okay.
So what's your favorite song? So I play for you.
Let's see.
You're confused, huh?
I'm confused right now.
So I should play. Should I play you any kind of song?
Yes, any kind of song from Kwame Region.
Is that your superstar?
Yes, he's actually my crush.
He's your crush, celebrity crush.
Yes.
Wow. Then I'll play you Fire. Okay, that's his brand new song.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. But he didn't win anything at the VGMAs. Are you aware?
You said
he didn't win anything at the VGMA. Are you aware?
Oh, next year.
Next year.
Yes.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Nice talking to you.
Same here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When we pull up with the bomb killer, we come through like John Cena. Anything they do, we do better. Hide your girl, cause we don't give up. We know the fear, shell it, and we look fly. Opete, sweet vibes, yeah. Ballers, belly. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah.
We got our eyes on the girls in the corner. Eyes on the girls in the corner. We got our eyes on the girls in the corner. Eyes on the girls in the corner.
We live in la vida loca. Holiday, yeah, we come. My guys are scared to enter the DM of Megan Thee Stallion. Cause we are young. We carry on.
Premier Drive.
Bet you are feeling this song. We know the fear, shell it, and we look fly. Opete, sweet vibes, yeah. Ballers, belly. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah.
Alright, so we just spoke to Susanna Kweku. Today happens to be her birthday. Alright, so if you're listening to me and you also have a birthday celebrant out there and you want me to call him or her and wish him for you, just send me the person's contact, plus the person's phone number and the location as well. Then I'll call him or her and I will celebrate him or her live on the show. Don't forget, this is still Premier Drive. And the show is on from now until 5:30. Exactly 4 p.m. We will be bringing you guys the VGMAs which went down over the weekends. From the fire. Yes, I know I have a terrible voice, but don't worry, I'm working on it.
Bet you are feeling this song.
So the show is interactive. 024-781-9113. 024-781-9113.
Yeah, we come through like John Cena. Anything they do, we do better. Hide your girl, cause we don't give up. We know the fear, shell it, and we look fly. Opete, sweet vibes, yeah. Ballers, belly. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah. Me and the guys, we there for one corner, oh corner. Hide your lover, from the fire, yeah. When we pull up with the bomb killer, we come through like John Cena. Anything they do, we do better. Hide your girl, cause we don't give up. We know the fear, shell it, and we look fly.
100.5 FM.
Yeah.
100.5 FM.
Premier Drive.
Hide your lover, from the fire, like John Cena. Anything they do, we do better. Hide your girl, cause we don't give up. We know the fear, shell it, and we look fly. Oh, baby, sweet vibes, yeah, yeah. All us, tell it. We ain't guys, fun.
The mysterious DJ.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my divine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. Who you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum bum one. But she dey give me small small one. I know say she sabi pass it down one one. But she feeling insecure one, cause her friends could they come and light ring go on. Could they come and light ring go on. Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. As I reach my house, I see me got a small wall, me got a small wall. As me I wake up, she never play too.
Who's that Cosmanda? Who's that Cosmanda?
Full of money, I do, yeah. Yeah, I get it plenty, paro, yeah. Yeah, you know, after the show, yeah. But I can hear me come and know, yeah. Baba, Baba, Oja, Baba, Oja, Danny, Power Ranger, Baba, Baba, Oja, Baba, Oja, Danny, Power Ranger, Nangela Messi, I beg you make I know the best you, and if I talk, I'm on a threat you, and I no go show no mess you. Yes, Mostardo. Yes, Mostardo.
Premier Drive, Premier Drive.
You know, I've been waiting for your blessings, Cha-Cha. You know. I know they fear tomorrow. Yeah. The money know they flow. Give it when things be slow. Make your hanky show.
me, I don't go waste time. She fine, no, I be what I hit time. Sweet girl, fine girl, papa, she didn't need the makeup. Did you hear you like yo? By you near God, you like yo. By now, you for no say me no pa. Sa, sa, sa. If I go choose anybody, there, wow, wow, wow. Sa, sa, sa. If I go choose anybody, there, wow, wow, wow. Rockstar.
Correct, oh correct, oh correct. So better forward, so forward. See you do it, yeah. Correct, oh correct, oh correct. So better forward, so forward.
It feel like I don't win the lotto. I know if it cool it down. Baby girl, I'm whiskey away, on holiday, holiday to Mozambique. Follow me go to Mozambique. Baby girl, are you on your way? She make her bring helicopter. Oh, I'm tender now. Shaking up like I do overdo. But we go trouble their timeline. Give them a reason for that. Trouble their megabyte. Make that fight, what you know that. Trouble their timeline. Give them a reason for that. Trouble their megabyte. Make that fight. Baby girl, oh, you look at me. And I want to look at you. We be tight in a wine. We be tight in a wine. Baby girl, oh, you look at me. And I want to look at you. We be tight in a wine. We be tight in a wine.
Premier Drive, Premier Drive.
Fly boy.
125 FM.
Put it all on. My old baby.
DJ Mysterious, more fire.
Like the law on me. My old baby. That for it, baby. Baby girl, I'm whiskey away. Whiskey away on holiday. Holiday to Mozambique. Follow me go to Mozambique. Baby girl, are you on your way? She make her bring helicopter. Oh, I'm tender now. Shaking up like I do overdo. But we go trouble their timeline. Give them a reason for that. Trouble their megabyte. Make that fight, what you know that. Trouble their timeline. Give them a reason for that. Trouble their megabyte. Make that fight. Baby girl, oh, you look at me. And I want to look at you. We be tight in a wine. We be tight in a wine. Baby girl, oh, you look at me. And I want to look at you. We be tight in a wine. We be tight in a wine. Fly boy. Only you the person for me, oh. I know nobody matter more. Nobody matter. Nobody matter. You feel like I don't. Pull down.
Shut down Empire.
Finally, I see your face. Ooh, oh my
125 FM. 125 FM.
You for days.
This is Premium 100.5 FM.
My head, you there for my head. I know fit to reset. I know fit to connect. Within your back, say make a defend. I know fit to defend. Even if I play defense, I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you, down flat. I fall for you, down flat, yo. Go. I will not know you bad. I swear you bad. I swear you bad. Now do me long thing, something wicked day for your body now. No. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Oh no. My head, you there for my head. I know fit to reset. I know fit to connect. Within your back, say make a defense.
125 100.5 FM.
To defend, even if I play defense, yeah. I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you, down flat. I fall for you, down flat, yo. Who know you bad? I swear.
Premier Drive.
I swear you bad. Girl, you for no. Latino, Latino. Girl, you for no.
Premier Drive.
100.5 FM. 100.5 FM.
All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally,
Calvin Boy on the background right now with Down Floods. Yes, those of you where they fall down floods.
Looking for you for days. Ooh, I just want to say, my head, you take for my head. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Within your back, so meet ya, defend. I know fit to defend, even if I play defense, yo.
I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you down flat. I fall for you down flat, yo. Oh no, no, go know you bad.
I swear you bad.
I swear
you bad, yo. Wickedest sound on the background right now. The ladies' choice, Calvin Boy.
Something wicked there for your body, no. Oh, no. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Oh, no. My head.
It's all fun on Premier Drive.
To reset, I know fit to connect.
Exactly at 4 p.m. We will be coming with the VGMA's 22 winners. And there's one controversy that went on. Actually, there are two instead of one controversies that went on during the night of the VGMA, which is the most popular song of the year award, and also the best rapper of the year. Those were the two controversial awards that was given to the winners of the VGMA. So we'll be talking about that one after we bring out the winners. We'll be tackling these two categories, which is the most popular song of the year and also the best rapper of the year. So make sure you don't flip that dial. This is Premier Drive. My name is DJ Mysterious. You can choose to call me the Mysterious DJ. So let's do something from our Lali featuring our Crystal. They call this one Bombay. Let's do this right now.
Bing bang, you see these dogs in your front yard? Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bang.
Shame, bro. What you wanna say to Joe Byron? 17. What you really wanna say to Joe Byron? Stars, tell him. Hey, free the body, let the dog them come in. We stop jump or stop crawling. Airport step man very clean. Mummy house set man very mean. I saw we dog them a step them rolling. Money if I make them strolling. Anyone me step more, get a step dog. Them a step man, nothing get a step dog. Anyone me got me na broke for it now. Dog them
100.5 FM.
Mummy yo set me na broke for it now. Daddy care fast me na broke for it now. Mouth can't sleep me na broke for it now. Feast on the tile lip me na broke for it now. You know the other part me now to explain it. What your bad friend Crystal
fuck your skull. Bang bing, come round for your little song sing. Bro city can't trust these girls no more, cause she just want to see the long thing. Show that for your fling, long ding. We fit play a drunk ping pong pong ping. Me and a brown man did sweet, but me left him in a street car, him said the wrong thing. Daddy new shoes, me na broke from it now. Pure name brand pun, no me skin, me na broke for it now. Turn up in a rich man shop, them fi run we check, we na broke pocket. Hey girl, what you want tell Joe Byron? Take time and don't stop whining. Black belly up when I up sliding, no face, no case, no stop the grinding. don't stop whining. Black belly up when I up sliding.
DJ Mysterious. Stop whining. Man royal bigger than binding. Money have to make non-stop grinding. And the dog them fresh, no bad mind thing. Ay, I saw we dog them a step them rolling. Money have to make them trolling. Any woman step more, get a step dog them a step man. Enough get a step dog.
Premier drive.
Dog them fresh, me na broke for me now. Mommy yo set, me na broke for me now. Daddy care fast, me na broke for me now.
Premier drive.
And the time me na broke for me now. You know the other part, me na fi explain it. Watch your bad friend Crystal.
Fuck your stunt. Bang bing, come round for your little song sing. Bro said he can't trust these girls no more, cause she just want to see the long thing. Show that for your fling, dang ding. We fi play a drunk ping pong pong ping. Me and a brown man did sweet, but me left him in a street car, him said the wrong thing. Got the new shoes, me na broke from it now. Pure and name brand pun, no me skin, me na broke for it now. Turn up in a rich man shop, them fi run we check, we na broke pocket. Hey, girl, what you want tell Joe Byron? Take time and don't stop whining. Black belly up when I up sliding, no face, case.
Yeah man, this be the bad man Magnum, and you're listening to DJ Mysterious. Wow.
Premier drive.
Girl, no flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man them. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof, girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof, girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof, girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man them. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Pull up in the club with all my G's. When we outside, it's an all 19. Yeah, them start to shake when they call my name. Don't play with a ball like me. Who you else know live a life like this? LA to Houston to NYC. I'm always on the road, they be on my road. Don't play with a guy like this. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. One and I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some data. So many them I think I'm a farmer. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. On and I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some data. So many them I think I'm a farmer. Yeah, girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof, girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof, girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof, girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
Wanna play with a boy like me.
Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Do you wanna play that? Two bad girls in the Maybach, and I've got more on my radar. So all my man them pull up in a black Bentayga. Montana Mera, been a bad boy since way back. Girl, I'ma see you later. And I know you in love with me, but please don't say that. Done that, God for that, none but that. No jealous, but that, all of that. Make nobody do my paro. Make nobody follow my shadow. Bring more cups, let the sea flow. Sweet white wine and anything goes. Even though my friends and my enemies know. It's never been a time when my energy low.
Hey girl, come sit down, girl, sit down, come wine. When you hear Jimmy Black Paris in a dance and you feel dash out, come wine. When you hear the country boy find some Chilani, every girl broke out. Let your body take control of this song.
Premier drive.
Just let your body take control of this song. Turbo.
Back on
Premier Drive.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself. One, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna
Premier Drive.
If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him.
Alright, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And it's exactly 4 p.m.
Now I'm standing back.
It's time for some VGMAs. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, let me invite my brother Mena into the conversation. Mena, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm good, mysterious.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, sure.
Charlie, you go enjoy all
2
the
weeks back.
You've enjoyed all the vacation.
Oh, 2 weeks
back.
back. 2 weeks back.
You never invited me.
We all enjoyed.
No, I never enjoyed because I was still working. You understand? Nice one. We are about to talk about the VGMA winners for 22, which is this year. Definitely this year. Yeah. So, did you watch the show?
Oh yeah.
2 days.
But
wow.
I had time.
On Saturday we were on Light Out. I think the whole Ghana.
Oh yeah.
The whole Ghana, because I made a couple of calls in Accra, Kumasi, and they were all off.
Yeah. I was able to watch it at somewhere, not in my house, but somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Where there is plant or generator?
Yeah. There was a plant there.
Okay. So how did you see it from the red carpet?
Not bad, things are improving as usual.
Okay.
And this year things were nice. Just that no matter what, there will be some hitches.
Sure.
So that one, we must do and then accept it.
Even if you dress well on Twitter, Charlie, all the fun was on Twitter.
No,
fun.
Mysterious. There's no way you dress well and then Twitter will be trolling you over there. There's no way.
People got trolled, even though.
Yeah, people got trolled,
they
but
dressed really well.
Let me ask you this question: did you see anyone trolling Kofi Kinata?
No, he looked simple.
Good.
The person.
Did you see anyone trolling Amrado?
Oh no.
He
also dressed nicely.
Good, because if you dress well,
sure,
he won't troll you.
Sure, some artists want to be trolled. in order to gain the fame. So they would dress in a certain way. You can talk about
that one. It would never be accepted, whether you want to be true or not. It would never be accepted. It has been your thing. It has been what he has been doing. So
the person that got trolled very much was
Kwame
Eugene and
yes.
This guy Blacko was
no.
Blacko was trolled.
Is he? See, okay, let me come in. Blacko's own, we do accept. It wasn't like he was dressing for the program or something. You know, he has always been the weird guy. You understand?
Yeah.
Blacko has always been the weird guy.
Sure.
We know him.
Sure.
Everything about Blacko is something we do understand. It is more of unexpected things. So when I saw him appearing on the stage with that white cover and then the yellow inner covering his head and all those things, I was like, the guy,
they brought a chobi and attached to his picture.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Me when I saw it, I was like, no, I knew this guy would come up with something new. You understand? So with that one, it was something that we do agree. Yes, that is Blacko for you. But on the other side, he has been trying. The guy has been trying just to put on something nice, to impress people, but still, it's not working.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah. Okay. So that one there.
All right. So let's talk about Kwame Eugene. Bobby, we will come to that. Let's talk about the awards, the winners. All right. So listeners, you're live on Premier 100.5 FM. And we're about to talk about the winners for the VGMAs 22. So we are taking it from this order. The traditional artist of the year. That one is a non-voting category. And it was won by Nitete Tete. Immediately you hear the name, no one should tell you he's a gun. Nitete Tete. What a name. And also, let's move on to the instrumentalist of the year, which was also won by Joshua Mosey. This is actually my first time hearing his name, Joshua Mosey. And also, the male vocal performance of the year was won by Kwesi P with a song titled Amazing God. That's a gospel song. And also, the female vocal performance of the year was by Niela. This is also my first time hearing from Niela. Yeah, this is my first time.
She has been around.
Okay.
With Liuji McLean.
Okay.
It was the same thing when Jomete released this song Bononiye with Liuji McLean.
Okay.
That time Niela was also around, but just that she wasn't in the scene.
Okay.
Yeah, but the lady has been around.
So there's been a light on her right now. All right. So she won with a song titled "Where You Are," and also for the songwriter of the year. Songwriter of the year. The consistency has been there for Kofi Kinata for 4 good years until Familia has broken Kinata's record. But I'm happy because it's coming to the region.
With that particular award, that particular category, I want to say something. Kofi Kinata has been someone who has been putting in much effort when it comes to his lyrics.
Sure.
And when it comes to writing of songs or his music. So Famia being a godfather to Kofi Kinata.
Sure.
I think there will be a way, there will be a connection. He will learn something from him.
Sure.
And that is what Famia did.
Sure.
He really learned something from Kofi Kinata. And with the song that he used to win that category, massive praise. A very nice song. So when they gave the award to Kofi Kinata, I was like, when they gave the award to Famia, I was like, yeah, Kofi, we just say wow.
Yeah. That's what I'm glad because it's still coming to the region.
Because
when it comes to lyrics writing,
yes, I'm trying to understand.
Western, we are the best.
When you listen to songs of A.B. Clinton, Papa Yankee, and all those kind of songs, you see, you can feel it. You feel something within, and that is what this generation has also
picked up.
Yes.
Okay.
Kofi Kinata is writing songs that touches hearts. You know, Famia is also coming, who has also been writing songs that touches hearts. And then I think Ghana they've named someone who writes emotional songs.
Sure.
Yes. So with that kind of trait passing through them, I'm really happy for that. Yes.
Most definitely. All right, so we are moving on. The record of the year was won by Amaria with a song titled Sad Girls Love Money. Sad Girls Love Money. Is that true? Sad girls love money.
Every lady loves money, seriously.
Not only sad girls though. Every lady. Alright, so our best video of the year was won by Busum Piyong. Ninya, have you watched that video?
That video was massive.
Crazy, very nice video. The graphics, the color grading, everything was on point.
The
I really love that.
Nice.
I really love that video. I think it was shot by Empower. I mean, shot it for Busum Piyong. Amazing video by all standards.
It was serious.
All right, so with the sound engineer of the year, was also won by a song titled the same song, "Sad Girls Love Money" by Amaria.
I think this time around,
Amarai.
This time around, when you win that category, it's automatically for you as a sound engineer to win such awards. So. Nice one.
All right, so the producer of the year. The producer of the year was also won by Emoji Beats. Emoji Beats. I think he won it last year. Last year, I think he won it, right?
Emoji Beats.
Yeah.
He has won that category twice.
Yeah, I think last year and this year. So he has won it twice. With the best international collaboration of the year, Jackie featuring Omale Forever Remix.
Know that.
You know, this song really made waves.
Initially, in that particular category, everybody was expecting Blacko and then Burna Boy will be able to come out from that category.
Sure.
But then I sat down and thought of it. Now look at the range that Jackie released her song, and the time that Blacko also released her song. You know, looking at the time frame. Yes, still Jackie was also trending.
Sure.
Though Blacko came in late. But then Jackie was also trending. At the time, Blacko was having all the nonsense and all the crowd to himself. The lady was also trending.
Sure.
And then Omale also did a massive work on that particular song.
Omale will kill it for you.
Really, really well. And it was you know
Nigerians, they love this kind of beats.
Yes.
Whenever Joe Boy, Rema, this generation, this new Nigerian generation, Rema, Omale, Joe Boy, Ruga, all those squad. Now they are doing amazingly well in the industry.
Yes.
When it comes to our music, in terms of music, they are doing amazingly well.
You know, Nigerians, Tali, they are just serious. I don't know. When it comes to music, they are just serious.
All right, so we are still moving on to the African Artist of the Year, which was also won by Wizkid. I think he deserves, because his Essence song made its way to Billboard Top 100. So I think he deserves it.
Well,
and with the Lifetime Achievement Award was also given to Ejako Nimo. This man, I was a kid and I started watching his movie.
When his name was mentioned, I was like, so this man, is he still around?
He's still around.
And then he was like,
our movie industry is now some kind of way.
He's one of the senior tutors or whatever at Tech something. Yeah.
Okay, nice one. All right, so with the next category was the High Life Song of the Year, which was won by no other person by our very own Kofi Kinata with a song titled "Die Grace Part 1."
His category,
the High Life Song of the Year.
Kofi.
All right, so let's move on real quick. Hip Life Song of the Year was won by Ochiame Kwame and Kwame Eugene with a song titled Yeko. I was saying
that category, Yeko, with this song was also there. Kwame Eugene with Kwame Yogurt. Yeah, I was surprised.
Bibi Besi
and then Yeko.
how can it be a hip life song? I was okay. Well, they know best, so we will follow their footsteps. How can this song be a hip life song?
I was surprised. Even if it's a hip life song, the song that I would choose for that particular category, BBC.
Okay.
Kwame Eugene, Kwame Ego featuring Kwame Eugene. That particular song. Not
you know, sometimes voting two counts.
Oh, Charlie.
The voting two counts. No. You know, our VGMAs, you can't just go and win a VGMA without voting. You understand? So let's move on to the gospel song of the year, which was won by Ohima Mercy and MOG Music, with a song titled Otimimu. And with the reggae dancehall song of the year, this is also another category that I mean caught my attention. The reggae dancehall song of the year, which was won by Kiddy, with a song titled Touch It.
It's a reggae song.
I'll take it to be a reggae song because maybe sake of the beat.
It's the genre, the genre.
Because of the beat. Yes. Because listening to the lyrics, there's no. I'm taking it from this aspect. You know, when it comes to reggae dancehall, there must be patois in it.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking. Because
I've not really.
There shouldn't be any reggae dancehall. What dancehall song doesn't contain patois? Or what reggae music doesn't contain?
I've not had time to look into that.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to the Afrobeat song of the year, which was won by Sefa and Mr. Drew. Ichoke. I mean, no doubt this song too made waves really well in the country and beyond. Yeah. So with the Afro Pop song of the year, which was also won by Fameye, with the same song that won the songwriter of the year, Praise.
That song was serious,
Sure. And the Afrobeat and Afro Pop artist of the year was also won by Kiddy. We are moving on to the hip hop song of the year, Black Sherif, with a song titled Second Sermon. And our gospel artist of the year was won by Joe Metal.
Yeah, that one, no two ways about that.
Joe Metal,
because last year he had an album, Experience. Okay. I don't know if you have the album.
Yeah, sure.
Experience. So it was nice.
Okay. Nice. You know, okay, we will come to those that didn't win award.
Yes.
For this year's we will come to that. All right, so and the reggae dancer artist of the year was also won by Stone Boy.
Yeah.
That's the reggae dancer artist of the year. Sometimes I don't really understand why you would give a certain award under a certain category, a certain award under a certain category to a different artist. Like, let's say reggae dancer song of the year, which was given to Kiddy, and now Stoneboy came to win reggae dancer artist of the year.
But it's normal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's normal.
But I don't really understand. I don't really get normal. This. Someone should win reggae dancer song of the year, and I mean, I think
a gospel reggae song has been nominated as the reggae song of the year before.
Gospel reggae song.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I think.
Which year? And
I don't remember.
Who won that?
I don't remember, but it has been nominated, not as in winning.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually normal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so listeners, we are still moving on to the High Life Artist of the Year. High Life Artist of the Year. The same thing applies to this. You see, Kenata won the High Life Song of the Year, and now Aquabo is winning the High Life Artist of the Year.
Yeah, it's easy. The artist is different, and then the song is different.
Okay.
Artist is when we've combined the whole artwork.
Okay.
And then after combining them, we get to say you did well. Your work was massive.
Nice one.
And then it could be one particular song through the high life song within that particular year trended. It catches the attention of people. You understand? You see, Akwabwa, as in last year, into this year, he had songs.
Sure.
He had songs.
Sure.
Which, of course, all of them were doing well.
Sure.
In the market.
Even with his current song on his album.
Yes.
He dropped an album last year.
Yeah,
very beautiful highlight album. Very nice album.
And since and then
Sure.
that song with Sinner
Do,
Soul.
do you know the Dean of Students of Takoradi Technical University, which is Dr. Bruce Amate Jr.
Yes.
That's his artist, his
okay.
favorite artist.
You know, the Akoba family and they are good. You see, with all those things combined, Akoba did well, so he deserves to be the artist of the year when it comes to high life.
Okay.
Because he even had an album. Kofi didn't get the album.
Sure. Kofi,
yes,
Kofi, has Kofi ever released an album? No. Kofi released singles.
Yes.
He never released an album.
I think Kofi won it with a song, and Akoba won it with an album.
Okay.
Sure.
I got you. All right, so let's move on to the Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year, which was given to SEKONDI Obede Pombeji.
Now when they gave it to Sakura, I was like, well, Brad Penny. You can't say that Brad Penny should go dropless.
Oh,
so
Charlie,
they should that's the team. Because Brad Penny.
You know one thing I like about Samini wouldn't be given an award, but still he will come and perform.
Yeah.
At the VGMA.
Oh yeah. Samini, you don't have problem with anybody.
Yeah, Samini. That's what makes me like him so much. Alright, so let's move on from Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year to Best Rap Performance of the Year, which was won by Lyrical Joe.
That particular award there. Whether
this was one,
whether they like it or not,
one controversial category that got people's attention.
You know, when they gave the award to Lyrical Joe, I was like, was it because of what Lyrical Joe said? That's why they gave him the award. Because during 3 Music Awards, it was in the same category. Amrado and then Lyrical Joe. They were all nominated for the Rapper of the Year. Amrado took that particular award.
Okay.
And then Lyrical Joe came out saying a whole lot, complaining that he deserves that particular award.
Okay.
So going into this, I was actually expecting something. If I don't know, when they gave the award to Lyrical Joe, I was like, no. Was it because of what the guy came out to say that he has been cheated, or it's because of the work within that year that they gave him that particular award? Because if Lyrical Joe is a rapper, that guy raps, no doubt about that. But then looking throughout the year, how many songs and above one thing,
and even how many hit songs?
Yes,
does he have?
Yeah, cause a rap Lyrical Joe Krana. How many people out of 10? You only have 1-2%. So why? So I don't know. And if it's about voting too, Amrado
sometimes
no. Amrado has a fame more than Lyrical Joe.
I know about that, but maybe he was working under G with the voting.
Well, if that is so, yeah, I would understand. But then that particular award, I think
you personally think
Amrado deserves that award, not Lyrical Joe.
Okay. All right, so let's do the best collaboration of the year, which was won by D Black featuring Stonebwoy and Kwamina MP with a song titled Enjoyment Minister. I think it's no doubt because
Enjoyment Minister,
this song was everywhere. It was everywhere.
Enjoyment Minister, yeah.
Also, with the best new artist of the year, no doubt, went to our Black Sheriff, and also our most popular song of before the nomination for the best new artist of the year, all the contestants or all the candidates under that category were like, hey, Charlie, Black worry me.
Yeah, you see, that is why Kiddy wasn't able to say I'll come back again. but I leave it into the hands of the Lord.
Okay.
That's what Kiddy said. But then now I knew it that Kiddy will win that particular award.
Okay.
Because at that year, Kiddy had an album. You know, his songs on the album were trending.
Sure.
It was a nice thing. You can't just release a single song and then just come and take artist of the year. It doesn't happen like that. You know, at least not as an album per se, but then at least you need to be in the system for a while.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Yeah, you are not Ebony. Ebony crowd did 2 years
Charlie. Alright, so let's move on to the most popular song of the year, which was also another controversial category, which was also won by Kiddy with a song titled Touch It. We will talk about that one. We will talk about that one. The most popular song
of the year.
Listeners, if you are listening to the show is interactive, so you can join in with your comments on 024 781 9113 024 781 9113 and also 050 620 3669 050 620 3669. All right, so we are moving on from the most popular song of the year to album/EP of the year, which was also won by Kiddy with the album The Golden Boy EP.
Is it the Golden Boy?
That's not an album. It was an EP.
Is it Kiddy? You should go and then thank his chart. The Golden Boy. That's his.
The Golden Boy was an album. Yeah,
it was an album.
The blue EP. Yeah,
yes,
the blue EP. That one was an EP. But the Golden Boy was an album.
Yeah. He said he named the song, the album after his chart, The Golden Boy. That is why he calls his son Golden Boy.
You know, he calls himself to the Golden Boy.
Yes, because of his son.
Immediately I heard the Golden Boy. I called my manager, who is also called the Golden Boy. I told him, boss, Kiddy has stolen your name and named it after his brand new album, The Golden Boy. No, our manager too is called The Golden Boy.
Yeah, I know. That album is just a massive album. It has really brought a lot of luck to Kiddy.
Okay, interesting. All right, so we move on to the video of the year, which was also won by Busu. I think I've done that, right? Yeah. Okay, so we will come to the artist of the year, the unsung artist of the year, and music for good. Music for good. You know, with the music for good, I don't know if it's a new category.
It's not a category per se, but then it's like throughout the year, a song that was made to touch people's hearts and also works on attitude and habit of people within the society.
Sure.
Sure.
That's based under it. Okay, so that's the music for good.
Yeah.
Which was won by Stonebwoy. It's a song titled Greedy Man. Yeah. It's a reggae music.
And then the Green Awards too was also won.
Sure.
I
the Vodafone Green Award.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Last year, Kofi Kinata won that award.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So with the Greedy Man, it talks about Galamsey.
Yeah.
It talks about contamination of water through Galamsey.
You know, when you watch the video, you would understand.
Sure. Yes. Sure. All right, so listeners, that's it for the award winners for VGMA 2022. Now,
one person that didn't win something.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Now, it's really funny. It's really funny if you think you've really worked very hard and you couldn't even win a single award. And I'm even surprised. Oh, I'm very surprised why Kwame Eugene didn't even win a single award.
No. It's not a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Oh.
Kwame Eugene has been working very hard since last year. He has been giving hits.
Right, he has been on
back music.
Ghanaians have been honoring Kwame Eugene.
It's not about honoring. No. It's not about honoring.
We've been giving him awards back and forth.
No, I'm talking about this year. Oh, this year VGMA. He didn't win a single award.
Yes. All the categories that he was in, those categories were won by his own brother, Kiddy. And then you could see that. You see, one thing people are not getting this right is that Kwame Eugene last year he did more of featuring more than his own songs.
That's one thing Kwame Eugene did, and he's still doing. He does a lot of, and every song that he jumps on is a hit song.
Yes.
He's like Black Sheriff.
One thing is that if you don't take care, you would think that the song is for him, but then it's not for him. Last year he did a whole lot of featuring, and I think that could also, be a problem because most of his featuring songs also won awards.
Or do you think VGMA should bring a category that says best featured artist?
Then I think like Medical will win that award because Medical does a lot of featuring more than
we know about featuring, but yes. you can feature someone without giving you hits.
I don't know. That's not a surprise, It's not a surprise. It's happened to Medical. Medical got 7 nominations and he didn't get anything.
Medical too didn't get anything.
Yes, it's normal.
Medical didn't get anything. Oh. Even with Sarkodie.
Just as we did here. No, you go see say last year. Next year you go count them win
artist of the year. Yeah. With Sarkodie winning the best hip hop artist of the year, I think some categories, I think they just want to honor some people. They just want to honor them because of the good works they've been doing.
Rap in India,
which means I say uncle trophless. What you say that?
On sound. Sarkodie they get finished.
Which means I say Madrid uncle trophless. Beya. Arsenal trophless.
No soon Diana watch La Liga and one
Arsenal trophless. Which means I say Arsenal trophless. But this season you're trophless. Alright, so listeners, the show is very interactive about the VGMAs, the beautiful nights on Friday and Saturday went down like crazy. So you can send your messages on our 024-781-9113 024-781-9113 and also our 050-620-3669. This one says, my name is Emmanuel from Kwesimin team, and I think it's not fair for Kwame Eugene not to win a single award. That's his thoughts, and I'm also sad because Kwame Eugene didn't win an award.
It's really sad, that an artist like him didn't go home with anything. It's really sad, but then that is nature. You do accept it, and we move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Alright, so our listeners, let's move on. Up next is our sports update on the Premier Drive. 32 after 4. Let's enjoy some more music. When we come back, it's time for sports. Anna is in the house.
105%.
Premier Drive, right?
GhanaMotion.com.
You know it's our 2 D's, Chris Patel.
Aye, you feel the move, oh me, you feel the move, you feel the move, oh me, you feel the move, hey, you feel the move, oh me, you feel the move, you feel the move, oh me, you feel the move,
Kenya ni type sa iwo prom tie ka se chogo ya munsum bushi ya tema zonto ya do free fisa wono wo bombi wo busua emfa no se de aka ya konta de ya wo hinya kakra de ya so so atom paboa enhya wo hu a mentai ni mage cause one to bibia kora wo beto clear zongo form fere tree no bloody face na new town get de metumi ni wakobet ni ya wo hinya ne dalabia de korola estonga na wo pese wutu a wose die tumi wo ne ge wo type wa bra wo kura ke wo di bi number fisa wase wo di wuti ya sa wene na jenga e wo bia we de ebi wo no
Fire go bum bum bum. The way that she shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum. Fire go bum bum bum. The way that she shaking the bum bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum bum. Shake go bum bum bum, shake bum bum bum, bum bum bum, shake big bum bum, shaking the bum bum bum. Taking it down. She making me run. Be like she taking me from London. Her body so dumb. Shorty love party, she turn. The way that she shaking me from she carrying big bag. Oh, shake it like TikTok. Waiting the issue, I fix that. Baby, no issue, I fix that. My baby get big bag. She shake it like TikTok. She no get issue, I fix that. We no get issue, I fix that. Let's go. Fire go bum bum bum. The way that she shaking the bum bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum. Fire go bum bum bum. The way that she shaking the bum bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shaking the bum bum, shake go bum bum bum, shake bum bum bum.
My name is God Lloyd. Akalaka chicha, post make I take you some picture. Your name be Khadija, where I run you for Insta. Akalaka chicha, post make I take you some picture. Name be Khadija, run you for Insta.
Premier Drive.
Alright, so before we move on to sports updates, let's do some LPMs. Let's pay some bills right now. Alright, so when you come to SEKONDI-TAKORADI and you want the best place to, purchase your pizza, all kinds of pizza, pepperoni pizza, Hawaiian pizza, margarita, the mysterious pizza, whatever pizza that you need in SEKONDI-TAKORADI, there is only one place that you can get all these kind of pizzas, which is at Pizza World. And also at Snapfinger, they got you covered with assorted jollof rice, jollof with chicken, assorted fried rice with chicken, banku and tilapia, Friday special wachi, and all types of shawarma, burger, assorted noodles, assorted spaghetti, French fries with chicken, and also a salad. Every Sunday at Pizza World and Snapfinger, brand new branch. Don't forget they have 3 branches right now in Sekondi-TAKORADI. With the youngest CEO of these 3 branches. Good evening to you, Mr. Nee. I see you, my brother. So their first branch is located at Lagos Town, which is close to Super Hideout Bakery, and at Anaje, just behind Queen of Peace School. And the last branch, which is the brand new one, or the freshest branch in town, is at Monkey Hill Old Chop Stairs. So at Pizza World and Snapfinger, they also render corporate lunch service, wedding and engagement service, birthday party service, lunch and birthday baskets, all at Pizza World and Snapfinger. They also do delivery service, and their delivery service is one of the best in Sekondi-TAKORADI. You can just sit home and they will bring all your orders at your doorstep. Just contact them on 055 762 0992 or 050 121 5306 055 166 8882, and last but not the least 054 742 2474. So every Sunday at Pizza World, they say come and enjoy some live band experience. So let's move on to our Full Knock Enterprise. Are you looking for the best place in Sekondi-TAKORADI to purchase your Volte cartons, your Bella Aqua water, your Nero mineral water, your Vena, your Awake, your Cool Park water, Special Ice, Rush energy drink, 5-star energy drink, Bigo, Biku, Cola, Kaiser Apple, picnic tissues, Jumbo disposable cups, and also Aquaba tissues, then I'm recommending Full Knock Enterprise for you this evening. Make sure you locate Full Knock Enterprise at Spike's Bar, opposite the police reserve on the Akroma Road. So at Full Knock Enterprise, they also render door-to-door delivery service. It's very simple. Just pick up your phone and contact them on 024 203 0365 or 024 899 8404. And finally 055 479 1919. Visit Full Knock Enterprise right now for all kinds of water and also Rush energy drink, all kinds of energy drinks. You can have them from Full Knock Enterprise. So it's time for some sports right now. Very good evening to my brother, Hype Man Feggy. Yes, that's the biggest hype man in the Oil City. Mena is laughing and I don't know why Mena is laughing. So Hype Man Feggy, I greet you, my brother. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, so this comment came in late, and this one says, I'm Parker from TTU in Zimmerman Hall. Lyrical Joe deserves the best rapper, no doubt about that. Yes, that's coming from Parker inside TTU in Zimmerman Hall. Alright, so listeners, let's do some sports right now.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind.
told me.
Alright, so 44 after 4, and we have Mena in the house. It's time for sports, Mena. Let's do this right now.
Charlie, Fergie's to it here.
Yo, Fergie's listening to us right now.
Alright, so let's get to some word of sports. And of course, today, I'm here with you. I'm bringing you the latest in sports. And now, let's move to England. You know, just ended week. That is week 35 of the England Premiership. Of course, there were a lot of games that took place. We'll be talking about, of course, we move to Italy, and then we talk a little bit of stories from there, and then we move up there to Germany, from Germany, and then we come back to France, and then we end peacefully at Spain. That is what we'll be doing today live on the show. That is for you. My name is Meshach Eugene Ketia. You can call me Papa Kojo Ketia Mena for short. Now let's move to England. You know, yesterday or Saturday there were some games that took place. Brentford held Southampton at Brentford Community Sports Stadium, and now just at the end of the game, Brentford were able to score 3 goals by kind courtesy of Pointel's Jason, assisted by Ivan Toney, and of course Joanny Wissa, assisted by Christian Eriksen. And then the last goal was from Christopher Ager, who was assisted by Christian Nogard on the 14th minute, and then 30th minute, and of course the 79th minute. That is when they got their goals. The man of the match was given to Christopher Ager. Of course, by SofaScore, he was named as the man of the match for the day. That's match day 35 for Brentford. The guy was massive Saturday, and there was no doubt about that. Now let's move to Test More. That is when Burnley held Aston Villa. Now at the end of the game, it was 3-1 against Burnley. Aston Villa was able to give us 3 goals, and then Burnley gave us only 1. Now looking at the score line, the gentlemen who were able to give us the scoreline, we have Emiliano Buenda on the 31st minute. The guy gave us the second goal, and then on the 7th minute, Danny Ings gave us the first goal, and then it was assisted by the same Emiliano Buenda who scored the second goal on then the 31st minute. It was also assisted by Lucas Digne, and then the last goal was scored by Oli Watkins on the 52nd minute, assisted by John Markin. And then there was a consolation goal from Maxwell Cornet, which was assisted by Eric Piates at Turf Moor Sports Stadium. And now somewhere at Stamford Bridge in London, of course, there was a game that took place. It was Chelsea against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Romelu Lukaku Bulingli, yes, the Chelsea star, the guy won the man of the match for the day. But then check it, he scored twice. That is, he gave us 2 goals for there. On the 36th minute, he gave us a goal, which was a penalty, and of course on the 58th minute, he gave us the second goal, assisted by Christian Pulisic for Chelsea. Now Wolverhampton Wanderers, their goal scorers were Francisco Trincao, which was assisted by Dwayne Quinho, and of course Conor Kwadi, which was also assisted by the same gentleman, Quinho, on the 90 plus 7th minute. That is when they had or they leveled the score line. Stamford Bridge, now report written as was that number of spectators who went to the stadium to watch the game were 3,290 that went to the stadium to watch the game. It wasn't an impressive number. Yes, of course. Crystal Palace also held Watford at Selhurst Sports Stadium. It was 1-0 by kind courtesy of Winfred Zaha on the 31st minute. It was a penalty. Yes, and then a red card appeared in that game. Hassan Kamara on the 68th minute took a red card. Now, the number of people that went there to watch the game were 24,622. 24,622. It was quite interesting. Now, the sad story was that Jordan Ayew wasn't able to have a minute in that game. Brighton and Hove Albion also stood at American Empress Community Stadium at Falmouth, England, with 31,637 spectators around them, with 4-0 against Manchester United. it was a sad story for them. Now the goal scorers were Moise Kescato, Mark Kukura, and of course Pascal Group, and then Leonardo Trossard. They gave us the scoreline on that day at Farmer England American Express Sports Stadium. That is when the game took place. Now, moving up, we had a game that also took place. Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool at Anfield. Now, just at the end of the game, it was a draw game, 1-1. Yes, of course. Now, Kim Yoon-sung, the South Korean international, gave out the first goal on the 56th minute, assisted by Rain Segasono. And of course, the consolation goal came from a certain Colombian star, Luis Diaz, who also gave out the consolation goal on the 74th minute. He took the man of the match. The goal was assisted by Thiago Alcantara on that day. Now let's move to Spain and then let's do a bit of stories there. On Saturday, LCD Mallorca also held Granada at Estadio de San Mois. Now it was 2-6 in favor of Granada. Athletic Bilbao also drew with Valencia at Hugo Kiliman at San Meme. And of course, Hugo Kiliman also had a red card on the day, San Meme. That is a home stadium for Athletic Club. Celta Vigo also scored for, while else Deportivo Alaves couldn't have a consolation on that goal. That game took place at Municipal de Beldados. That was where the game took place. Now, take note of it that Zimo Navarro also took a red card in that game on the 64th minute. Yeah, so just bear in mind for us. Cadiz also scored 3, where Elche couldn't have a goal on that day. The game took place at Estadio Roman de Carranza. Yes, that is when the game also took place. Now Ezekiel Pounds also took red card on the 66th minutes in that game for Elche. So that is what happened in Spain. Now the last game for that day on Saturday was Real Betis against FC Barcelona. The game took place at Benito Villamarin. The goal scored for FC Barcelona was Ansoumani Fati, who scored the first goal on the 76th minute. And of course, Jordi Alba gave us the second goal on 90+4 minutes. Whereas Macbatra also had a consolation goal for Real Betis on the 79th minute. That was what happened on Saturday in the Spanish La Liga Santander. Now let's move to Germany and do a little bit of stories there. FC Köln held Wolfsburg in their home with a 0-0 against FC Köln. That's Real Energy Stadion at Cologne, Germany. That is when the game also took place. Hoffenheim scored 2 Bino for Leverkusen, had 4 goals also on that day. It took place at Presaru Arena, that is in Schem, Germany. That's when the game also took place. Freiburg scored 1, whereas Union Berlin had 4 goals on the day. Europe Park Stadium, that is Freiburg, that is where the game also took place. SPVGG Greuther Fürth scored 1 on the day against the yellow and then black men, Signa Iduna Park Gentlemen. Borussia Dortmund, they also had 3 goals on the day. Now bear in mind that the game took place at Sport Park Ronhofer. Thomas Sommer, that is Fürth in Germany. That's when the game also took place. Hector BRC had 1 on the day, whereas FSV Men's 05 had 2 goals on the day, and then it took place at Olympia Stadium at Berlin. That is when the game also took place. And on Saturday at Italy, there are a couple of games that also took place, and it was interesting to watch. Torino held Napoli at Stadio Olimpiaco Granado at Turin. The game ended in 1-0 against Torino in their own home. Sassuolo also had 1 goal on the day against Udinese Calcio at Mampei Stadium. Lazio had 2 goals, whereas Sampdoria couldn't score on that day. The game took place at Stadio Olimpico, the home grounds for Lazio, on Saturday. Now on Saturday at France, there were 2 games that also took place. Stade Brest 29 also held RS Strasbourg at Stade Trans El Bleu. Now the game ended by a 0-0 against Stade Brest. 29. Coupe de France game also took place. There was one cup that also took place. OG Nice also held Nantes at Stade de France. It was 1-0 against OG Nice. So you bear in mind for that. These are the stories or the scoreline on Saturday. Now let's move on to Sunday and see how the results also happened. Now on Sunday, right inside England, that was just yesterday, Arsenal, the Gunners, held Leeds United at Emirates Sports Stadium. Now, the number of spectators that were able to go in there and watch the game were 60,108. 60,108. This is quite a number, yeah. It's nice. Now, the goal scorers for the day, we had Edin Ketia, the Ghanaian international, and of course England international as well. On the 5th and then on the 10th minute, he had 2 goals for Arsenal, whereas Diego Llorente also had a consolation goal for Leeds United. Now, Ayling had red card on that day. Everton, the toughest, also went straight to King Power Sports Stadium, that is Leicester City, to win their game by a 2-0. Now, a consolation goal came from Patson Daka for Leicester City, whereas Vitaly Mykolenko also had the first goal for Everton on the 6th minute, and then Mason Holgate also had the second goal for Everton, the toughest, on the 30th minute. Now, the number of spectators that were able to be on that stadium, that day were 32,001. 32,001 on that day. It was Leicester City and Everton game. So that is that for you. Let's Norwich City also held West Ham United at Carrow Road. That is their home grounds, Carrow Road. Saint Berama, Michel Antonio, Saint Berama, and Lazini had the goals for West Ham United. It was 4-0. There was no consolation goal on that day. Manchester City had 5 goals on that day against Newcastle United at Etihad Sports Stadium. Number of spectators that were on the pitch to watch the game were 53,336. Of course, really a huge number at the Etihad Sports Stadium. Now, the goal scorers for the day, we had Raheem Sterling scoring on the 19th minute, Emelec Laporte giving us the second goal on the 30th minute, and of course, Rodri giving us the third goal on the 61st minute. Phil Foden gave us the 4th goal on the 90th minute, whereas Raheem Sterling gave us the 5th goal on 90 plus 3 minutes there. Let's move to Spain and do a couple of stories there. On Sunday, Getafe held Rayo Vallecano at Coliseum Alfonso Perez. The game ended in 0-0. Villarreal also held Sevilla at Estadio de la Ceramica. The game ended a goal to each, that is 1-1. Espanyol also held Osasuna on RCDE Stadium. The game ended in 1-1. Atletico Madrid held Real Madrid at Wanda Metropolitan. It was a massive game. Yannick Carrasco also scored a lone goal for Athletic Madrid on that day. So Madrid lost the game yesterday by a 0-0. Kind courtesy Yannick Carrasco. That is a Madrid derby. That one for you. Let's move to Germany and do a couple of stories there. On Sunday, Frankfurt also held Borussia Mönchengladbach. The game ended in 1-1. Bayern München scored 2, whereas Stuttgart also scored 2 at Allianz Arena. Leipzig had 4 goals on the day. Augsburg couldn't score on that day. Italy on Sunday, Venezia held Bologna at Stadio Pierluigi Stenzo. Venice had 4 goals on the day, whereas Bologna were able to score 3 out of the 4. Spezia had 1 goal. Atalanta Bergamo also had 3 goals on the day at Stadio Alberto Pico on that day. So Atalanta won the game by 3 goals to 1 at Stadio Alberto Pico. Hellas Verona also held AC Milan on that day at Marc Antonio Bentagodi Sports Stadium. The game ended in 3 goals to 1 in favor of AC Milan. Salernitana also held Cagliari at Stadio Arici. The game ended in 1-1. And then that is that for you. Freiburg also held Union Berlin at their home grounds at Europa Park Stadium. The game also ended in 1-4. That is that for you. Let's do a couple of small stories and then we end the sports segment for you. Yes, bear in mind that men's also held Olympique Lyonnais and the game ended in 3-3. Angers scored 4, whereas Bordeaux also had 1 goal on the day. Clermont-Foot scored 2 goals, where Montpellier also had a consolation goal. That is 1 at Stade Reims RC Lens. Stade Reims has 1, RC Lens also had 2. Lorient 0, Olympique Marseille 3. Paris Saint-Germain, a disaster for them. I still don't understand with a team like this. The Paris Saint-Germain scored 2, Troyes also scored 2 on the day. Bear in mind that Neymar Dos Santos Jr. had a goal, and of course Marquinhos also had a goal on that day. Now let's move to the top 4 table for each top 5 leagues and then we end the program. Now back to England. This is how their top 4 looks like. Liverpool is Manchester City is first on the table with 35 games and 86 points. Liverpool had second on the table with 35 games, 83 points, and of course Chelsea, the Blues, also third on the league table with 35 games, 67 points. And then the last one is Arsenal, the Gunners, with 35 games with 66 points. So if nothing happens, these are the 4 teams that will be playing the Champions League next season. Now looking at the relegation zone, this is how it looks like. Leeds United on the 18th slot with 34 points out of 35 games. Watford is also on the 19th slot with 22 points out of the 35 games. Norwich City is the last team on the league log table with 21 points out of the 35 games. Now, the Germany top 4, this is how it looks like. Bayern Munchen had played 33 games with 76 points. Dortmund had 33 games with 66 points. Bayern for Leverkusen is third on the slot with 33 games, 61 points. Leipzig is also fourth on the league table with 33 games, 57 points. Now, this is how it looks like on the relegation zone. Stuttgart is on the 18th slot with 30 points. Arminia Bielefeld is also on the 19th slot with 27 points. Greuther Fürth, of course, they've already booked their way to the relegation zone. They are the last team on the league table with 18 points. Now let's move to Spain and do a little bit of stories from there. Now the Spanish La Liga Santander, this is how it looks like when it looks their table. Real Madrid played 35 games with 81 points. FC Barcelona 35 games with 69 points. Sevilla also have played 35 games with 65 points over the Atletico Madrid have played 35 games with 64 points over there. So these are the teams that will qualify for the Champions League slot. Now these are the teams that will be joining the League 2. Now LCD Mallorca will be playing the Championship next season if nothing happens, as well as Levante and Deportivo Alaves. These are the teams that are on the relegation zone. Somewhere as Italy, this is how it looks like on their table. AC Milan have played 36 games with 80 points. Inter Milan 36 games with 78 points. And of course Napoli has also played 36 games with 73 points. Juventus, the Bianconeri, the Turin All Ladies, has also played 36 games with 69 points. Now in the relegation zone, this is how it looks like. Cagliari, they are 18th on the league slot with 29 points. out of the 36 games. Genoa 28 points out of the 36 games, and of course Venezia also have 25 points out of the 36 games played. Now let's do this from France. Paris Saint-Germain are first on their league table with 38 games with 80 points. Olympique Marseille also have played the same quite number of games with 68 points. Monaco also had 65 points there. Rennes also have 62 points over there. Now this is their relegation zone and how it looks at Saint-Etienne is also having 31 points, and they are moving back to the League 2, as well as Mentz and Bordeaux. Bordeaux had 27 points, whereas Mentz is also having 28 points over there. Now over the weekend in the EPL, team of the week, this is how it looks like. In the goalpost, we had Jordan Pickford. He was the one that was picked as goalkeeper for the week. Now, in the defense, we have Christopher Ager. We have P. Jackson, Emerick Laporte, Creswell. These are the defenders for the week. And of course, at the midfield, we have Raheem Sterling, P. Grobe, Kelvin De Bruyne, and of course, Leonardo Trossard. These were the players that were picked for the week as midfielders for the week. Now looking at the forward, we have Romelu Lukaku and Eddie Nketiah for you. So that was the theme for the theme of the week for you in the English Premier League. Now in the other stories, this will be the first time in 20 years that we will not be seeing Cristiano Ronaldo playing UEFA Champions League, because this season Manchester United didn't qualify for the Champions League. Also at Manchester United, now I'm pretty sure Fergie is listening to me. Also in Manchester United, this season has been a season that they've considered the highest number of goals in a single season in EPL. Now 1990 to 2000, they considered 45 goals. 2001-2022 they considered 45 goals. 2018-2019 they considered 54 goals. And then this particular season, 2021-2022 season, they have one game at hand. They've already conceded 56 goals, which is a bad history for Manchester United. Now, the information reaching us is that if care is not taken, Paul Pogba would like to join Manchester City Pep Guardiola for them to work hand in hand. So this is what is coming from Paul Pogba's camp. Now, in the other stories, it has been on our notice that the jersey that Diego Armando Maradona wore against England in the World Cup quarter-final the year 1986 has been auctioned and sold for $8.9 million. Huge number of money out there. So you could see that. Now, with our last story for the day, Thiago Alcantara could become the second player to win the UEFA Champions League with 3 different clubs. Now, the very first player to do that was Clarence Seedorf. He played for Ajax Amsterdam the year 1995. He won the Champions League. He moved to Spain to play for Real Madrid. What else? He also won the Champions League the year 1998. Now, 2003 and 2007, he won the Champions League with AC Milan. And then the very first player which is likely to break such record or equal such record is Thiago Alcantara, the Spanish international. The guy has also played for Barca. What else? He won the UCL the year 2011. What else? He won the UCL, yes, of course. And 2020, he won it with Bayern Munchen. And now he is at England playing for Liverpool. 2020, they are in the final stage of the competition where they will be playing against Real Madrid. So Thiago Alcantara dos Cemento is likely for him to win the UCL for the 3rd time, and then he will be equaling the record of Clarence Seedorf.
Alright, so listeners, That was a very powerful update from Sports.
Can't put out, carve your name into those shining stars. He said go
and this was handled or brought to you by Mena. Thank you very much, Mena. You are really doing amazingly well in terms of our sports. So it's time for me to bring you my top 5 songs in the Western region, Oil City to be precise.
Skip in my hand.
No man feel contest me. As I don't call my mama, she don't bless me.
Alright, so let's take it from the 5th spot on the chart. So it's a song from our Kojowa Dusty, and it features our Kofi Kinata on this one titled The Feeling. That's the number 5 spot, the number 5 song on the chart. Enjoy.
Walla Injaf, ABD, Abenibo, Kodo, Padosti, Orokodo, Komiko Fikirasa. Okomplamonte wada, Senye biya somu yeyate. Obidoba, India sauna chao nanase. Make we party, nobody knows tomorrow. Everything go fi change, achina bongo ne tibonyo. Menyama di de atage, menyama di de atage. Malamena kroma, hima dende ende nyumbede. Menywaje, madi de atage. Menyama di de atage. Menyama kroma, hima dende ende nyumbede. Afena gano beso me ima cheya. Injaida, otima cheda feda. Afena gano beso me ima cheya. Olukodo, Injaida, otima cheda feda. Into the feeling of the souls, the feeling of the souls, the feeling of the souls, the feeling of the souls.
Wala babela wako otematu dai. Wala boko fi akada otematu. Ufie fo baba boshisho otematu lo. Meshisha na bo ibini yakwa wa mo wete. Enjomi adoda wo bonu tu. DJ wakoloka o. Mate obi adiweni. Oh I say. Gazu ya dosi na confirm nam kra. Shana inda yo o. Maka winter the feeling. My text my comforter so the feeling of the soul. Ah, the feeling of the
Into the feeling of the souls, the feeling of the souls, the feeling of the souls.
Alright, so that's the number 5 song on the charts, and we are moving on to the number 4 song, which is coming from Slim Drums, and he features our Badman Magnum on this one, titled Ya Cross One.
My cross one. Mama made me through as I'm a cool. I did my name with trapping every day, I bro. Be like say you know they back my flow. Okay, I feel me won't be like go slow. Walla put trap on the nyama, yeah cross one. Yeah the tadi kwa bonte, yeah cross one. And the kokomoti kwe ya be so charming, better one car with that so touch ya who kwan, yeah cross one. Me was street, me the stress, yeah cross one. Overtaking is allowed, yeah cross one. Edi kokomoti kwe ya be so charming, brother one car with a so touch ya wo kwanya cross one. West backyard one of my daddy, who knew piati, wash and pass it. If you living in a glass house with a trust, oh yeah, Billy Boss brain me the karma dog oh yeah. One mommy me through as I'm a fool. And them and they would trapping every day I grow. I say you know they by my flow. Okay, I feel me who be like so. Wale per trap or the nyama, yeah cross one. Yeah the tali kwa bonte, yeah cross one. I the kokomoti kwe, yeah be so charming, brother one car with a so touch ya who kwan, yeah cross one.
Energy be oozing from the dawn. Toto boys they want gonna they shake. Jaja knows a man no one catch case. That be why we running things from base. They say sauce, but we sauce them. Then they jack when I sauce in. When I start, so we lock come. Then they rush, so we pause them. 2-6, now we lost them. No peace when the crown rests. So the enemies and followers see. I be king, I don't get friends. You understand? Energy be oozing from the dawn. Toto boys, they want gonna they shake. Jaja knows a man, no one catch case. That be why we running things from base.
One mommy me through as I'm a fool. I did not know you dropping every day, bro. Be like say you know they by my flow.
Okay, I feel me will be like what's wrong. What in your mind, yeah, cross one. Alright, so that's the number 4 song on the chart. Let's move straight to the number 3 song coming from Amwaku Bello, titled Bless Me. And it features our Nef G on this one. Beautiful song, enjoy.
Yeah. Bello, love the boy.
Beatbox exclusive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you were here, yeah. Prestige music. From last stop to Abekasi, man, them jogging. We never giving up, man, them forcing. The time we start, you know, we today. Now they hustle so hard, oh. Man, I go buy some pajaro. Me, I don't go give up, oh. But still, man, I go prove today. I say guy from Sukura to Ashama to Fiokuma. Man them every day we day in I get to hustle very hard and so we would I oh. Me every day I dey do my team in I watch nobody. Me a cross through the valley oh. I still a go make up. I'm a guy. Me never watch nobody. Bless me Father yeah. I'm a guy. Me never watch nobody, oh. Bless me, Father, yeah. Bello, era de bois me. Nana Yakupo Kai me. Betty Bay, easy so damn, my brother Bona is soon. Jehovah, Mammy Kanye on the road top. Me any baby and pay me down for me. Break it to the doors. I go on me so Bello. All the one I'm moving me tantro. I day on the grind and the hustle. Me pay me one set, my portrait TV settle. I'm a near me film, mama your horse and kettle. I know. Send me good so I make cook me me. Yeah, climbing let that know and we are still winning. Okay, of an air project I said. Yeah, that's why that don't send me no best said. God on our side, so we got no limit. You fight until say you finish it. I'm a guy. Me never watch nobody. Bless me, Father. I'm a guy.
Me never watch nobody. Oh. Bless me, Father. Oh, Jaja. Oh, Father.
I dey call you many times, you know the answer. Father bless me, make
Wicked Sound. That's the number 3 song on the chart. Don't forget, these are the top 5 songs banging in the Oil City. So let's move on to the number 3 song. And it's a song titled I'll Tell by our last mate inside Kwesimin team. Yeah, that Kwesimin team boy, last mate, with a song titled I'll Tell. Enjoy. Number 3 song. Number 2 song.
100.5 FM.
Baby, I don't wanna be a woman as a please. Don't you tell me that I wanna be the D. You love forever, put a ring on finger, baby. Can you be the one I go love in my life? Try to please me, my wife. I go love Cause I just wanna be your baby, baby, baby. Girl, I know go do you, shake it, baby, just be my baby. Cause I just wanna be your baby, baby, baby. Girl, I know go do you, shake it, baby, just be my baby. I just wanna make her body feel so honey, ooh. Baby, give me chance, make I love you, cool. My pocket, you know, dry, you be lovely too, yeah. Baby, tell me how much I want your body, ooh. Baby, want you, no get you, cool. My baby, you know really that I want you too. I wonder. I don't know, mommy, bless her. Baby, please tell me yes, I do. Hey, cause I just wanna be your baby, baby, baby. Girl, I know go do you, shake it, baby, just be my baby. Cause I just wanna be your baby, baby, baby. Girl, I know go do you, shake it, baby, just be my baby. I don't wanna be a woman as a please. Don't you tell me that I wanna be the D. You love forever, put a ring up in your baby. Can you be the one that's gonna be my life? Can you be
my wife?
I will love you forever.
Cause I
just wanna be your
baby.
Girl, I know go do you.
Baby, just be my baby. Alright, so that's Last Minute with the song titled I'll Tell It on the number 2 spot. We move on to the Ultimate, which is the number 1 song coming from Kofi Kenata, titled Have Mercy. Enjoy.
Kofi Kenata, Utamini, Vida Utia. I need what you want, Muma Mede, in the Muma, in the Mo. I do my dungeon, Madame and Da. Mankutini, you mammy, and a part of phone. I continue to be school, no Makoni in a bee. If you make in a my baby, I'll be on my money in a bee. Now, Sidi in a Muano, but now, Mijina Mani. Metinama, Afiakwa Watuwa, Matantinama, Wakaba Mama Kakra, Wasande Wachamopwa, Moflamo Sonsu Mama, Mama Meni Mumbase, Lord have mercy on me, you know Bamentase, Lord have mercy on me, oh, Mama Meni Mumbase, Lord have mercy on me, Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy on me. Me take more fresh as singing. I'm a mingin in the other city. Me emo be a kawa. I wouldn't say that I say. I'm a walker, come a battle. I won't I shining. Me now, wow. You mean I was a grana. I feel the media child. Who will feel mana? Papa, I got the media child. Daddy, mama down. Yura, now I'm a mental one day. Am I a wado? Papa, now I'm a mingy window. The streets are a hotel. Nana, you be a many dauka. You be a many dauka. It's a metinama. I feel what you want. But I'm tinama. Wakaba, Mama Kakra. Wasande Wachamopwa, Moflamo Sonsu Mama, Mama Meni Mumbase, Lord have mercy on me, you know Bamentase, Lord have mercy on me, oh, Mama Meni Mumbase.
Alright, so that's the number 1 song on the charts.
Lord
have mercy by Kofi Kenata. Alright, so gradually, we are getting closer to the end of today's edition of Premier Drive. Don't forget, exactly 5:30, we will be crossing over to City FM in Accra for City Eyewitness News. A very big shout going out to my brother, Williams. inside our LSRC complex. One of the porters inside LSRC complex. And also to Alex, also one of the porters inside our LSRC complex. This guy is always fighting me. Yes, and also to you that listener out there. A very big shout going out to you. Akoso, I see you. You know, school has resumed. I mean, TTU has resumed, and I can see a couple of our students around. By next week, I'm pretty sure we are going to have a full package of students.
Lord have mercy on me. Oh, Mama, many Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy on me.
Alright, so we're about to leave, and let's talk about something from the office of the WUCOM of the National Service Personnel Association, which is the STMA / ECMA, and they present strengthening and empowering female personnel. And this year's theme will be empowering women through entrepreneurship. And this event is dated on the 18th to 20th of May. It's a 3-day program. Venue will be at the ECMA Assembly Room. Time for this event will be 9 a.m. each day. So take note and make sure you'll be there. So for more information about this particular event, contact 020-350-5794 or 024-378-6432 and 050-105-1455. Alright, so that's it from the office of the WUCOM of the National Service Personnel Association, and they are presenting strengthening and empowering female personnel.
Lord have mercy on me. Nah, you know about mentality. Lord have mercy on me.
And also from Joe Metal Ministries, they present our Praise Reloaded 2022. And this event is titled The Kadosha. The Kadosh. It's an anniversary edition and also a regional tour for Joe Metal. So supporting artists for this particular event includes Koda, SK Frimpon, Luigi McLean, Soul Winners, and also Love Gift. This event is going down on the 15th of May 2022. Time will be exactly 5 p.m. on the dot at the Takoradi Breakthrough Family Ministries International, Windy Ridge.
Lord have mercy on me.
So tickets are going out for a cool 30 Ghana cedis for regular, 50 Ghana cedis for double, and 70 Ghana cedis for VIP. So for tickets outlet, visit these places, which is Shell opposite Sempa Hotel, and also Naje's Choice Mart, and Olney's Supermarket. Yes, you can get your tickets at these places. You can also visit www.ticket.ipgh.com/jometal, www.ticket.ipgh.com/jometal, or you can dial *725*5050 #. Yes, you can simply dial *725*5050 #. So for more information about this particular event, just contact 020-466-3409 and 024-437-1044. So that's it from our Joe Metal Ministries, and they are presenting Dakar Doge, which is our Praise Reloaded. So our time is up, Mena. Any final words?
You see, we are back, and then there will be a lot of activities on campus. what I would like to say is that we need to be very careful, and then take a very good care of ourselves, and then be careful of the ladies as well. Yeah, so we need to take very good care of ourselves on campus. We are back. Yes, we are back. And then as we are going along with our social activities, we might also bear in mind that our books will also be our friends, because mainly that is, I think, 60% of the reason why we are here. So let's take that one into a consideration. And then the whole weeks are coming on. Yes, so watch out for a hunter war, I understand. So a big shout out to everyone out there who listen to us. May God really bless you. We'll meet maybe another day.
Nice one.
Lord have mercy on me. Oh, mama many Lord have mercy on me.
All right, so thank you guys for being part of today's edition of our Premier Drive. My name is DJ Mysterious. You can choose to call me the Mysterious DJ. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow from 2:30 to 5:30. Those of you driving home, I wish you a safe journey to your various homes. Until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out.
You don't call Tabel
100.5 FM.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take on any of you if you try bring me the sun. Any of you and I put that on my mama. Any of you say nobody want no drama. Oh no. Why would God time at you want something coming him no way? I've been doing overtime, I'm tryna get rich. Been flying across the world, lifestyle, this is it. Oh no, they won't put me in a box. I be picking the locks. I was getting impatient. Streets get me away. Then they look at you funny when you be chasing your dreams. I still they keep up my pace. Me you hearing chorus, you they call me broski, but cross me. If I guess for love shit, Samudi Muka concern. Don't you dare involve me, what involve me, what involve me, what.
For current news, best entertainment, and educative programs, then you are at the right place. Radio Premier, let them know.
It's 17:30 GMT. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM. I am Umaru Sanda Amadou here tonight with
Ellen Dapa.
And coming up over the next 90 minutes.
Virtually every assembly, every MP is affected. There are so many things that we are trying to process that we cannot do. We are looking at even, if possible, even engaging Fair Wages Commission.
Parliamentary Committee on Local Governance intervenes to end the 3-week-long strike by the Civil and Local Government Staff Association CLOGSAG. We'll hear if they listened at all. Also, criminal transport fares up by 20% for some commercial drivers as the biggest transport union GPRTU gears up for a 30% increase from this Friday. And later on Eyewitness News, Western Naval Command ends search for 11 persons who went missing after a fishing vessel sank in Ghana's deep sea. Meanwhile, fishermen in the central region have joined the search for their missing friends. Stay with 97.3 CTFM for more on this and many other stories on Eyewitness News. And in business,
stakeholders call for collaborative efforts to address money laundering menace among the youth in the sub-region.
That's in 50 minutes with Netili Neti of the City Business Desk. Eyewitness News is live across the country on a number of affiliate stations, including in the Western region on Premier 100.5 FM in Takoradi, in the Bono region on Greener 95.9 in Sunyani, in the Ashanti region on Orange FM 107.9 in Kumasi, in the Volta region on Akpini Radio 96.7 in Kpando, as well as Heritage 107.3 FM. In Hokwa. In the northern region, we are on Dasuma 99.1 FM in Yendi. In the upper east region, we are live on Word FM 88.3 in Zuarungu. In the upper west region, we are live on Westlink 88.1 FM in Laura. And we are also on Eagle FM 94.1 in Wale Wale in the northeast region. Do join us by sending your message to the various social media platforms that we use for this discussion. On WhatsApp and Telegram, it's 0549 986 996. 0549 986 996. Send tweets using the hashtag City Newsroom. Tweet at Umaru Sanda or at City973, and the world will hear what you think. Let's settle for details of our stories now. And the issue of transport fares is back on the radar. Ellen will share some more.
Some drivers at bus terminals at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle are charging 20% more on transport fares ahead of the expected increment in transport fares by the Ghana Private Road Transport Union (GPRTU) on Friday. The union said the announcement to authorize various operators to review transport fares upwards follows the continuous hikes in fuel prices. Now, City News checks at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, a major transport terminal in Accra, showed that fares from Circle to Dodowa have been increased from 9 cedis to 11 cedis. There was also an 80% increase in transport fares from Circle to Dansuman. City News interacted with passengers who are bearing the brunt of this development.
Where are you going to?
I'm going to Dodowa.
Dodowa?
Yes, please.
And how much are you paying?
I'm paying 9 cedis.
9 cedis?
Yes,
11. How much? 11. So the rest of it is 11 cedis. So
I thought it was increased from 8 cedis to 9 cedis, but now they are telling me it's 11.
So as a student, how are you taking this?
Yeah, it's very disturbing though, because as I'm talking now, our allowances are not even in, and then as we are going for clinical like this, we have to. Our parents are suffering though, but that is it. That is what we have. So.
Where are you going right now?
I'm going to Kotobabi police station. Our own police station there.
And how much did they charge you there?
Initially, I think the charge was 2 cedis 90 pesos, but just found out that you guys they said 20 pesos has been added or something. Like Charlie, for what now?
So you being a commuter, how are you taking this in?
Boss, how do you expect me to pay this now? Because you just wake up one day, they tell like, oh, they've increased the price of fare, and that means everything will go up, not just the fare. Everything in the country will go up, and if everything is going up, that means the cost of living will go up. You'll be suffering in the country. So almost also the levy about small money too, they take to like yo, then they charge you for top. Everything they want to increase everything, and there are people out there that are enjoying. You can tax them, but like we are making the people who voted for you suffer. For what reason, a big man?
Those were some passengers speaking to City News on the recent transport fare increase. Drivers believe the increment is the only option to save their business. They want the government to reduce prices on petroleum products to salvage the situation.
When the fuel was going up, we were not increasing our lorry fares. It was where it was. The moment they increase fuel, then lubricants and other spare parts are also increased. And when you operate a transport, it doesn't mean that you only buy fuel. You buy spare parts and a lot of things so that you maintain your vehicle to be always on the road. So people don't, or the passengers or Ghanaians in there, shouldn't think that it's only fuel that we buy to maintain our vehicles on the road.
So just want to know where you transport?
From Circle to Dodowa.
And have you increased your fares?
Yeah, we have increased our fare.
How much?
To 11 cedis. The previous fare was 9 cedis, and the new one is 11 cedis. The reason was that previously we were having a 50% on our fare, but because of a change difference, that's why I have to put that one aside, to give a relief to the passenger and then the mate. There will be no argument.
So where do you commute?
Circuit to Zamalai, Banana in Zamalai.
So at first, how much do you charge?
The old fare be 3 cedi 70 pesos, but now the 4 cedi 45 pesos, 4 cedi 50 pesos.
So why are you charging new fares?
I think GPRTU boss 20% increasement, so that's why it be 4 cedi 50 pesos. Because that means when you calculate this be 4 cedi 45 pesos, but I don't get 5 pesos, so that's why it be 4 cedi 50 pesos.
You heard some drivers at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle on the adjustment of transport fares.
Now, when we spoke to the Ghana Private Road Transport Union (GPRTU) on Thursday, that's last week, the indication was that there's going to be an increase in fares because it's been difficult having a discussion with their sector minister on transport issues. They had made some demands for some taxes to be removed on a litre of fuel. That has not happened, for which reason they are planning to increase the transport fares. But they had said that the increase would take effect from Friday, and it was going to be 30%, and that Friday is this coming Friday, not the past Friday. However, as you've heard there, a reporter, Kennedy Chumesi report from Kwame Nkrumah Circle, lots of these drivers have increased. Apparently, they are taking inspiration from the group known as the Concerned Drivers Union. The General Secretary has joined me on the line. His name is David Aguado. David, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you very much, my brother.
First of all, this Concerned Drivers Union, what's your membership like?
Our membership is cut across all the regions of Ghana, the 16 regions of Ghana. So we are nationwide transport operating.
And buses, taxis?
We have buses, we have coaches, we have trotros, we have taxis, we have even cargo cars.
And do you have a number of how many people you have, your membership?
Not for the number, I can't name it. We are plenty. We are very, very plenty.
I see. Are you a breakaway group from GPRTU, or you've always been different?
We have always been different, not a breakaway group from GPRTU. You know, whilst we have freedom of association, we Concerned Drivers too, we are on our own. We are transport operating body on our own, as Protoa, Tiger Cooperative, and other associations are. So we are also.
So you are independent of Protoa, of GPRTU, and the others?
Yes, we are independent of all.
When they go for the meeting with the Tripartite Committee where transport fares are increased, do you have a chair there? Do you have a seat?
Yes, we have a seat.
I see.
All of the transport operating bodies have three each representative on the Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators.
I see. That's interesting. Okay, so are you the one who asked your members to increase the fares by 20%, for which reason we are seeing that reflection in the terminals, as it was being reported by our correspondent?
It is not Concerned Drivers alone. This is all transport operators, known as Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators. It is all of us that came into agreement last Friday that we will do what? We will take the transport fare on Saturday. So basically, it is not Concerned Drivers alone that started it. GPRTU is part. As I'm speaking to you, we are also taking it. Protoa is taking it. Tiger is taking it. So all of the commercial transport operators are in agreement, and we are taking the 20%.
You are saying GPRTU is party to this decision of yours?
Yes. Even the statement was signed by GPRTU.
We spoke to the GPRTU last week. They gave us indication that the increment was going to be 30% and it was going to take effect this coming Friday. Any idea why the change of mind?
Yes. The idea is so simple. The reason being that, you see, any time that we indicate that there will be increment, you will see, oh, we are meeting with government, then it goes. We are meeting with government, then it goes. But as I speak with you, since we did this and we all came to agreement that yes, today it must change and we must take it. We went to the emergency meeting on Friday and we start taking it. On Sunday, we went on Friday and we start on it. We start taking the money on Saturday, and it works perfectly.
So your communication to your members was for them to start charging from Saturday?
Saturday.
How did you arrive at the 20% figure?
Okay. You know, even we are not agreeing on that term, but let us use their own terms. We have something called 10% threshold, that if the fuel gets to 10% threshold, we increase transport fare. But as I speak with you, the last increment was done in February, 23rd, thereabout, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's 23rd February, that we did the increment of transport fare. The fuel was then sold at 7 cedis 99 pesos. So let's take it 8 cedis per liter. But as I speak with you today, the fuel goes for 11 cedis 30 pesos. So if every 1 cedi is the 10%, 3 cedis is how much? It's 30%, isn't it? That's why GPRT was proposing that 30% that you talk of.
So the decision is now to come down to 20%.
Yes.
And this
when we meet as body, you have to come with your explanation why 20% or why 30%. So when GPRT came in and is explained, but using only one factor, which is the fuel, we arrive at 33%. But when you add another component, like the tires, lubricants, and other things to it, every portion, when you add it to it, is even more than the 30% that we are talking of. But we all said, yes, wages have not been increased. Haven't increased anybody's salary. So if we do it that way, there will be more hard than this one. So we should start by taking the 20%. That's why we arrived at 20%.
Did government have any say in this decision of yours?
No.
Has government spoken to you since this announcement was made?
No.
Do you care whether or not government speaks to you?
We care, but it's too late. The reason why it's too late, see, this negotiation thing started March. We wrote to the ministry 4 consecutive times, each one with its reminder. 4 times. There was nothing to write home about. So the only thing we have to do, because we are a transport organization and we are business-oriented people, we don't want to collapse as it happened in the past. Do you know that Ghana, we have some transport companies, even when we mention the name, some Ghanaians doesn't know that it have existed before. City Express was a Ghanaian company or a Ghana-owned something. OSA, Omnibus, was Ghanaian-owned something. Even recently, President Kufuor's introduction of Metromax. Now you can see Metromax. You can see Metromax once in a week. So formally, within 1 minute or 1 hour, you can count like 10 or 15 Metromax passing by your area.
I think you can add Ayalolo to that problem.
Truly. Ayalolo is also part, which I would say even it was well known at Mahama's time that even it got its own bus lane that they use it as priority. But yes, you can't find Ayalolo in the system. It's because of all these things. So we don't want to find ourselves in this problem. And
so you think that if you continue...
Do you hear about King of Kings before?
Yes.
King of Kings. Can you hear about them again?
No, I can't.
So we learn from our mistakes and we don't want to repeat such mistakes again.
So you don't want to collapse. You don't want your businesses to collapse. That's why you will not follow what government says.
We don't want to run at loss. That's why we did what is right.
The comments that have been made following the announcement of the increase is that you guys keep increasing all the time. You give all the reasons, but you do not provide your customers the comfort that they pay for. What do you say to that? The state of the vehicles that your members use. Why don't you have vehicles that are commensurate with how much you charge us?
Yes, it's because we are not charging relevant fares. That's why. But as it is standing now, and we are going back to our normality, we will fix our cars. Formerly, you can see tow cars, very lucrative, but now you will see them rickety in the street because they are not making this end, or they are not meeting this in. So that is how it will come back. But now that we want to bounce back to our normalcy, all these things will be in order. If he doesn't have any good car, or you will be sanctioned at our various stations.
Are you giving me an assurance that if we accept your 20%, you are going to give us good vehicles on the road?
I'm giving you assurance that we will start by giving you good vehicles on the road.
And if I see a vehicle that is not in good shape, should I refuse to give them this extra money that you've asked us to pay?
a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. We are starting with this increment. As it will follow, we will make sure all the cars are roadworthy.
When you remember what Maslock did at a point where some vehicles were brought for the GPRT, I believe, and other unions, these vehicles would have been helpful. We also have heard that the president, the current president, had made an announcement that there were going to be a fleet of over 800 vehicles to be brought in buses, that is. Are you intimidated by a plan by government to introduce comfortable buses on our roads like it did with Metro Mass and the rest, for which reason you work to sabotage them or ensure they're destroyed? Why can't you also have comfortable vehicles on the road? If government has failed to do what OSA, STC, well now STC has been modified, but Metro Mass, OSA have failed to do, are you in a position to introduce these buses on the roads so that people would enjoy the comfort that they pay for?
Yes, we should have. We should have. But you know why it was so? Even the ones that we are acquiring now, some are high purchases, but we are not able to meet the sales. That's why, because we are not charging the relevant monies that is due us. So if we will be allowed, you know that what we are saying that Metro Mass and other things, Metro Mass and other buses, when they bring even their fleet of cars, they don't pay taxes. They give them tax waiver or tax exemption. But every vehicle that we bring into the system, we pay tax for it. But yes, we are still in the business. But they are not able to be in the business. The whole thing is that, you see, if government will part head with us, because we are in this together, we are building a nation. You want a proper car on our roads. The roads too must be fixed so that if you buy a car, it will take you some years. See, the second-hand vehicles that we use in Ghana have been used in elsewhere for 10, 15 years before coming to Ghana. But when it comes to Ghana, roughly by 2 or 3 years, if you see that car, it is no more in that shape. Why? Our roads are also not good.
Very well. Let me read for you a statement before you go. I want to take your comment on that. It's from the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council. It's a letter or a statement signed by the General Secretary, Emmanuel Ohini Yeboah. And it says, the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council wishes to inform the general public, commuters and drivers in particular, to disregard the purported transport fare increase of 20%. We wish to state that transport fares have always been negotiated for and on behalf of all operators by the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council and the Ghana Private Road Transport Union. No single union or group have the capacity to determine the quantum of increase except the two bodies mentioned above. We therefore wish to inform the operators and the general public that the Transport Minister has indicated his readiness to meet with the leadership of the GRTCC and GPRT on Wednesday, 11th May 2022, to commence discussion on our proposal for fare increase. We want to reiterate that the GRTCC and the GPRTU have not divorced from standing protocols for fare increases. It is therefore unjustified for any group of persons to stampede the process to announce fare increase without inference to the standing protocols. We wish to advise the public to disregard any increase and the drivers to desist from charging any new fares as we continue with discussions on the appropriate adjustment, which will be signed by the representative of the GRTCC and the GPRTU and communicate same to you. What do you say to this?
Thank you very much. You mentioned GPRTU in it. It's because of this that we are having a press conference, not press release, press conference tomorrow at TUC to debunk ourselves from his comment. You see,
and GPRT is going to be part of this press conference?
It is GPRT that's organizing this press conference in collaboration with the Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators.
And you are going to say that what the statement has said is not true?
We are going to debunk it, that what Ohini Yeboah is saying. He wrote that letter alone and signed by him alone. But in his letter, if you read carefully, paragraph by paragraph, he is saying he if I say he, it means the Transport Coordinating Council and GPRTU are the signatory to any price increment. Is it not so?
That's what he said.
Yeah. The GPRTU is in line with what we are doing, and GPRTU is also charging this 20%. So is GPRTU going against his own way? The answer is no. Ohini Yeboah is not a transporter. He is not doing the bid of transporters. He is doing his peripheral interest something. And we are transport operators. We are serious business-minded transport operators, in which we will stand by our words and do what is right for the driving public.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's David Agbado. He's General Secretary of the Concerned Drivers Union. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM broadcasting from Adabraka in Accra. Let's know if you've already started paying extra for your trotro. Send a message 0549-986-996, 0549-986-996. Send tweets using the hashtag City Newsroom. Tweet at Umaru Sanda or at City 973. We'll come back. We'll go to the western part of Ghana where some 11 persons are missing after a fishing vessel they were on sank, and we're told some persons have been rescued. These 11, though, it appears the Naval Command has given up on them.
Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens.
Hi, I'm Asantua. I'm your unique insurance partner. Your welfare is my priority. Don't just take life as it comes. Proactiveness is key. Let me handle your risk while you focus on other pressing issues. Have the peace of mind even when the unexpected happens. Welcome to Unique Insurance. With over 22 years experience in the insurance industry, you can trust us to handle your insurance needs professionally. Call, text, WhatsApp us on 050-156-9433 or 050-155-0371. Unique Insurance, where your needs come first. Drive happy, we gotcha.
Let your voice be heard on Eyewitness News on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at Instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag Eyewitness News.
You're welcome back to Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM. We're broadcasting from Adabraka in Accra. Let's bring some of the messages you've been sending to us on WhatsApp. Ellen, please help us.
Okay, Daniel from Sandema says another increase in transport fares. Ghana is getting very, very hot for the ordinary citizen. I urge government to put in stringent measures to address fuel hikes in the country to ease the burden on Ghanaians. UN from Ashaman says, good evening, Umaru. It's like some of us are working for transportation. Salaries have not been increased. Now we will have to start walking to work because the expenses are too much, from foodstuff to transport. It is too much for us. Prince Henry in Koforidua says commercial drivers and vehicular users can't afford the prices for petroleum products, so they've shifted the cost to the citizens who are already reeling under the severe weather of cost of living. It's very sad. The future is pregnant. Hashtag City Newsroom. Zalik Dwayne in London says the hardship is too much, but it is well.
Send your message too, and the world will hear what you think. Let's go to the western region now, the western part of the country. The public relations officer of the 2 garrison, Enoch Tete Opata, says the Western Naval Command has ended its search mission for the 8 remaining sailors, and this was after a fishing vessel sank. Let's join him live from that part of the country. Enoch Tete Opata, you're welcome to Eyewitness News. What's the latest that you can report to us on this issue?
Well, the latest is that we still not gotten hold of the 8 bodies that have gone missing as a result of the sinking of the vessel.
All right, so the figure has dropped to 8. Does it mean you have found 3 bodies over the past few hours?
No. In the unaccounted for bodies are 7 Ghanaians and then 1 Chinese, making 8 in all.
And how many people have been rescued?
The total of persons rescued is there were 16, out of which 12 were Ghanaians and 4 were Chinese. Out of that, 1 died, and the one who is dead is the captain of the vessel.
I see. Okay, so when did the sinking happen?
It happened on Friday, actually, but we got the information on early Saturday morning. And so quickly, rescuers moved to the scene.
So 72 hours on, you do not think there would be anyone alive in the waters?
Apart from those that were rescued, the 8 remaining have still not been found.
And you cannot, you do not have hope that they would be alive?
As it stands now, no.
Did they explain what led to the sinking? Those who survived?
Yes, according to the reports we gathered, they actually had a bumper harvest, and so they were trying to haul the net. And so in doing that, the vessel listed, and they prompted the captain about the situation, but I think he insisted that they continued to haul the net. And in doing so, it listed further, and eventually the vessel capsized.
So the vessel capsized and did not stay afloat but went under below?
Yes, it went under below. And we also suspect that high tides and the strong wind may also have played a role. And so when we got there were no traces of any debris and all of that. So it was quite difficult for us, for the team, to even get to the location where it actually happened. But we managed. The team, the Western Naval Command naval team, managed to get some people out.
Is it possible that the fish that is harvested will be heavier than the boat that was going to carry it, to the extent that it tips the balance and pushes the boat down?
Yes. I think it was heavy, and so due to the high winds also, it caused the boat to lift, and
Do we have as a country a vehicle that we can use to dive and go below to the bottom of the sea to find this vessel?
It all depends on how high the tides are and strong winds. Because even if we have, sometimes when you realize it's so high, it's difficult to ask a diver to get in there. And looking at the time we got the information from Friday, and then we got the information early Saturday dawn. You can imagine, that's why when we got there, we couldn't get any debris that will lead to the actual location.
So you currently don't even know where exactly to search for if you wanted to search?
No, we have located eventually. That's what I told you, that it's 46 nautical miles south of Salt Pond.
I see. These people who survived, have they said how they managed to survive?
Yes, actually, when it happened, 2 of them who got swept by the waves, got rescued by some people, and they led the team to the location of the incident.
Forgive me, but I'm asking this because we spent all our lives on land. So you guys are the ones who go in the sea and you know how these things work. But if the vessel sank with them and 2 managed to escape and called for help, how were those who sank with the vessel saved or rescued? Because that would be, how were they staying alive until these people came to ferry them away? I believe that's a reasonable question to ask.
Yes, some were able to swim to nearby vessels. There were about 3 Chinese vessels that were nearby, so some managed to swim, and those vessels, with the support of the Western Naval Command Navy, managed to rescue them.
When these vessels are up there, do they have a way of communicating to land or even to the neighboring vessels so that if there is a calamity as the one we are discussing, they could call for help?
Yes, there is. But in this instance, it was a sudden situation, so communication would have been difficult.
There is usually a government official on these vehicles we describe as observers. We are told there was one on this particular one and he did not survive. Is that not curious, considering that we have a history of an observer disappearing on a similar Chinese vessel that had gone fishing, considering that this observer is supposed to be working for us and in our interest, and that the one they are observing may not be particularly enthused about their work on the high seas?
Well, we do sensitize the people. You know, most of these people are employers of other, nationals. And so we advise that they get the employers to provide them with adequate life-saving equipment on board the fishing vessels they're employed on. And all other safety precautions must be adhered to at all times. And so anything that will jeopardize their safety at sea must be reported immediately to the appropriate agencies for a prompt action to be taken against them.
These 8 people that you cannot account for, what's left? You're going to be waiting along the shore and hoping that they are swept ashore, or you have given up completely and you just have to communicate to the family that they are gone?
We still have our ears on ground, and we are monitoring to see where they will be washed. If they will be washed ashore, then we take the necessary steps.
Very well. Thank you. Someone says to ask you this. Someone who understands the workings of the Navy says, I should ask you if the Ghana Navy has a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, which is an unoccupied underwater robot that is connected to ships.
That is connected to
ships of this nature, so that if anything happens, you would be able to pick the necessary signals as a Navy. Do you have ROVs, remotely operated vehicles, for emergency use?
We have equipment, we have them, but it will depend on the location. For instance, what happened on Friday, and us getting the information on Saturday, definitely time might have elapsed between the time it happened and the time we got the information, and so there are certain times that you consider how the time we got the information and the time the incident occurred.
Very well. Let's leave it here for now. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's Enoch Teteupata. He's the Public Relations Officer of the 2 Garrison. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM. We're broadcasting from Adabraka in Accra. When we return, CLOGSAG has been on strike for 3 weeks, wanting to be paid political neutrality allowance. The government has been feet dragging, according to CLOGSAG. Today, the committee in Parliament that is in charge of local governance had been meeting with CLOGSAG. We'll be finding out what happened at that meeting.
Let your voice be heard on Eyewitness News on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag Eyewitness News.
Sweetheart, give me proper breakfast. Later, give me lunch. And for dinner, make it a buffet.
My one and only. You know what? Just let me receive the alert, and I will sort you out. Sharp! You just add the charges, Keke.
For here, never pay for transfer charges. Vodafone Cash still has no transfer charges from Vodafone Cash to all networks. You don't have Vodafone Cash? What the cash? Yes! You don't have to pay more on Vodafone Cash. Switch now to the correct network and save. Only e-levy applies. Dial *110# to send money now. Vodafone.
not improvise an auto gas cylinder. Make sure the auto gas cylinder is properly installed by a qualified technician. Always keep a fire extinguisher handy. In case of a fire, stand at a safe distance and attack the base of the flames. Avoid decanting LPG from one cylinder to the other. Domestic transfer of LPG should be avoided. Cars fitted with auto gas cylinders should be filled at appropriate filling stations. A message from the National Petroleum Authority.
Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens.
You're welcome back to Eyewitness News. Let's do some more stories. The impact of the strike by the Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana, CLOGSAG, has hit Parliament. Members of Parliament's Local Government Committee say they cannot access their common fund because local government staff who are to help with the documentation are on strike. This came after a meeting with leadership of CLOGSAG in Parliament today. Addressing the media after the meeting, the Vice President of the Local Government Committee of Parliament, Suleiman Adamu Sanid, expressed optimism that members of CLOGSAG will resume work.
We had a fruitful discussion with them. From where we sit and what we've heard and seen, we are very positive that we'll make a headway within the shortest possible time so that we'll get them back to the various assemblies, the ministries and all that for them to work for us. From their perspective, the issues are pretty clear. And we think that once we get the other stakeholders, their understanding, what they also think about the issues that CLOGSAG is coming on board with. Virtually every assembly, every MP is affected. There are so many things that we are trying to process that we cannot do. Just like we said, you've been a victim. And I believe a number of people who do not even have the voice to say it have all been frustrated by this strike. The positive thing is that, in fact, they made that statement, and it's very, very encouraging, that what they are looking for, and in fact, when we even interrogated the issue, it looks like some action is even underway. So if it goes through, I'm sure it will be resolved in no time. And they are eager to go back, just like the way we are also eager to assess their services. So let's be positive, let's remain positive, and then I'm sure we'll be able to get that. We are looking at even, if possible, even engaging Fair Wages Commission, because they've been in existence for long, and we still have strike actions here and there. Virtually every year we encounter 2, 3, 4 times strike action. So we want to engage even Fair Wages to really understand what is still holding on to some of these and promoting some of these things, so that we will then holistically as a country look at how to come up with some solutions, so that even if Fair Wages, what they are using, if the legislative tools that they are using are not adequate enough, and some of the things that we need to do to make them really, really functional, then we do that, so that these perennial issues of strikes here and there will be a thing of the past.
Suleiman Adamu Sanid is the Vice President of the Local Government Committee of Parliament. Meanwhile, the ranking member on the Parliamentary Select Committee on Local Government and Rural Development, Neil Vanderpoy, also spoke at the meeting.
We members on the Local Government Committee have acquired the knowledge we're looking for to be able to have the right perspective from the closer point in our help to resolve this important issue. You know that the Local Government Workers Union is part of CLOGSAG, and as members of the Local Government Committee of Parliament, whatever impact on them is of concern to us as part of our oversight responsibility in Parliament. And let me also say that the Right Honourable Speaker, when he heard about this meeting, called to express his joy that it is the responsibility of Parliament to help the executive and the civil service to resolve this matter amicably.